Alright, let's do it. We're switching. Hey, everything's back!
Hell yeah. Heyo.
Yo! I'd like to welcome
Howdy,
to the
howdy.
stream my excellent good friend, Goodnight Snack.
Hello.
Going.
How do we do today? Wow. Howdy,
Go give
howdy.
him-
Look at you. Absolutely. Love the look. Love the motion. Love. Oh my god, your overlay
Thank
is
you.
animated. That's so good.
Yo! It's, yeah, I picked up the, like, just like a cheap pre-made. Yeah, go give this excellent snack a follow.
Who needs affordability? Who needs to pay high prices? We can get something so good for so cheap.
Right?
But
yeah,
hell yeah. So what are we doing today?
we're doing some crazy tier list shit.
How
Hello.
crazy?
We're
How
on
crazy
we're
we
on stream.
talking here?
We are talking this crazy. Here is everyone from JoJo, parts 1 to 8. We've got them all.
Amazing. Every single JoJo's character from the past however many years? Are you sure?
Yo, yeah.
You sure? How are you so sure, huh?
I'm not so sure, but we're gonna do it anyway.
But you're positive enough because you put this tier list together, right?
Sure did. Made all the images myself.
Then you know what? Works out for me. So first things first, we need something below D rank.
We do. We also
We
need
need a
some
who?
background.
Who? Question mark. Like all caps.
Oh,
Who?
yeah.
We need a serious who. We don't. Well, I don't.
Oops.
There's so many fucking characters.
There's so many characters.
We don't have time to be like, oh, what chapter was that? What was your fighting like? If we look at them, we go,
Yeah.
who?
Yeah. Who is this? And we also need an F.
F tier.
We need an F. The F that you can't even see. Amazing.
Take your time. Take your time.
No, I kind of like it that way. There we go. Fixed. Let's put one above S as well.
Oh, what are we thinking? Huh?
Just like God tier.
God tier, huh? Ooh. I mean, like, we could just we don't have to go A, B, C, D. Who?
Oh, okay.
Best tier, best of the best. I love you.
Best of the best.
ILY.
Wait. ILY.
Best of the best. ILY.
Yo. We got him. All right, that should be enough for now. If we need, if we need more tiers, we can make them. Go down to the bottom.
So we just gonna go. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Just straight from the pickings, or are we gonna take a minute to rearrange it 1 through 8?
Do we? I mean, they're already
It's gonna take a minute.
grouped in parts. That's like these little colorways down the bottom.
See. So explain. Yeah, go ahead. Actually, explain how you put this together.
So I just had like a little Photoshop template of like, here is the size of the image, and here is like a little text box with the background. And I just oh, I need to turn Snack up. This can happen. Let me fix this. You're quiet, apparently.
Big mistake, but sure. All right. I'm going to continue speaking until it is said that, hey, that's a good audio level. Or until you think, you know what, this bitch is too fucking loud. I'm not going to, you know what, screw the stream. All right. They're just going to deal with the quiet snack because I can't deal with these vocal cords, these sounds, these vibrations coming to my ear. It's way too much, way too fucking loud. I'm not dealing with that.
You're on 200 right now.
200. I'm going to get so fucking loud.
Yeah, so they're grouped in part.
Instantly, the moment my dog starts getting off, all right? The moment
Doggo's already welcome.
Sets her off.
Doggo's always welcome.
200 instantly.
I might.
There's a reason I stream so late at night. I need these
True.
bitches sleeping.
True.
And even then they are restless. But continue.
Yeah, so they are organized by part, but apparently Tier Maker has just like decided that part 4 should come directly after part 1. But we can like
Tier Maker.
we can figure out where part 2 is.
Fawante,
Part
we
1
haven't
is
even
here.
gotten started. How dare you? How dare
Classic.
you? Assuming I'm not gonna put Diego above A tier. How
Right.
fucking dare you, Fawante? But we're getting ahead of ourselves. So how do you want
Yeah.
this? Start at 1?
Yeah, let's just start at 1. We'll go
All
through.
right, then.
All right, Caesar.
Immediately.
Caesar. We gotta like.
Caesar being a part 1.
Wait. No, you're right. This is obviously part 2. Cars is there.
That's part
Fuck.
2.
Fuck. Where is
Part 1. Scroll down. Dark blue. Dark blue. Right past
Dark
part
blue?
8.
Shit. Wait. Oh, here.
Wait, oh.
Here. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
purple on your screen.
It's purple. Yeah.
Okay.
Got him. Okay.
Dark blue on mine.
All right.
Immediately.
Immediately. So it's starting with
I think-
Blueford, the
Starting with
character that
Blueford.
everyone
All
forgets.
How could I forget Blueford? Okay, hold on. That was
Who is this? Who is this guy?
that Blueford. He was the hair swordsman. Whoford? No, I remember Blueford. He's
Oh,
the
okay.
swords with the
Yeah, yeah,
hair.
yeah.
He gives Jonathan his luck sword and changes it to Pruck.
Oh, that's
Pluck,
right.
The luck.
Pluck
All
the
right,
lucky
he's
sword.
an honorable. He's an
All right.
honorable swordsman who may or may not be Yukako's descendant, only because they have similar hair
Ooh.
powers.
Ooh, interesting. So we got to put him like high then.
He's C. He's mid.
See, mid. All right.
That's
All right.
my opinion. He's all right. There's way better characters. You know what? I'll settle for a B. I'm putting him on a B on my end.
B. All right.
Because he's a pretty alright character, but I know he's gonna move lower.
Yeah, true. This is
He's
subject to
a-
change.
He's a neat guy. This is subject to change. All right. So as of right now, there's no one else to compare him to. Still B. Still
Yeah.
B. B for
Still
Blueford.
B for Blueford. All right.
I kind of
Dario's
change
next.
B. I'm sorry. We're changing B to P
P rank.
in honor of Blueford. All right.
I love it. I love it.
P.
Furaku. All right, Dario. You can just like
Oh,
shit
Dario?
lord.
Actually, yeah. You know what?
Shit
Hold
lord.
on.
D.
F,
D
F
for
tier
Dario.
immediately.
F.
No, why D? He's the worst of the worst.
I mean, he's got a kind of like a funny character arc though.
Does he?
He's just like
Does
money.
We
Yeah,
have
you might be
better-
right.
We have better money characters who belong in D, okay?
Actually, yeah, you're totally right.
Well, there are later characters with money, all right? Dario, F.
All right, hang
F.
on, wait, my chat
F
is
for
gone.
foul. Rip.
F for foul. Let me just move my chat on screen. Currently behind everything. Hey, Fuante.
He's extremely
I
mid,
see.
says Fuante, and is on screen for at least 3 minutes. He has a whole episode. But yeah, Darius is on screen for a little bit just to be a shitlord and die.
Okay, yeah, that's true. And also give birth to Dio Brando. So
Oh, he gave birth to Dio Brando? I didn't realize Dio was a mermaid, was a seahorse.
Aye.
All right.
Aye.
So speaking
All
of
right.
seahorse himself, Dio,
Yeah.
how you feel?
Part 1 Dio has got to be god tier. Like
Oh, absolutely. Literally, when
he's
I'm watching,
so evil. I love him.
well, he's cartoonishly evil. He's so fucking fun. When I first got into JoJo, right, I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, but
Oh, we got
Dio
minerals.
won me
Wow.
over instantly.
We were just
Repeat that
shit talking about Dario
We were shit talking
Being-
Dario, yeah.
being a shit money character. There's better money characters.
Here's the thing. Dio, whenever Dio was not on screen, I was always asking myself, "Where's Dio?" Whenever Dio's not on screen, you should be asking, "Where's Dio?"
Where's Dio? I mean, literally
Not
the
that I
first
hate
thing
part
he
one.
does is like burn Jonathan's dog. He's so evil. Just like a really well written character.
But he's just super entertaining.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's a dramatic bitch. He
Oh,
is
yeah,
a
for
dramatic
sure.
bitch, and I love someone who loves to be a bit dramatic.
When
He is
Dio wasn't on screen, I
absolutely
was asleep.
unnecessarily extra. The amount of times Dio could have won anything, but he has to be extra.
Oh yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, for sure. He had the
And then
stone mask. All right,
And then we have
Dia.
Daya. He's got above God tier. Okay.
You reckon he's up
I love
here?
you. Cross Thunder
Daya?
Split Attack. Come on.
True. I feel like Straits is the better of the
fell
pair,
for
but
it, fool. No, this is a meme. This is a meme. I don't feel this way. He's alright.
I reckon
He's
he's actually like mid tier, like C.
He's like C, yeah. He's
Yeah.
inoffensive as a character. Beta,
I'll give Straits so a
alpha
B though.
version 0.8 Polnareff.
Oh yeah, for sure. Polnareff is way better than this dude. I feel like Straitso is better than him though.
I'm putting the cross thunder split attack. You fell for it, fool. No one's been able to deflect the cross thunder split attack.
Hey, thanks for the raid, Serba.
Hey, hello.
Welcome in, everyone.
Serba.
We're doing JoJo tier lists. That's way too big.
Jojo, give me on the book.
That's the one. All right, Arena, Pendleton.
Erina.
I feel like
next?
Arena is next. My tier list could actually be like a little bit fucked up.
I love Erina. For Jonathan, I don't.
I feel like she's middling at best.
I recently rewatched it with a friend. I recently rewatched JoJo, and I didn't realize
everything's fresh in
how
your mind.
much nothing Erina does.
She's like mid at best.
Stands and watches so much. She's sweet for Jonathan, and I think their love for each other is super adorable.
Oh yeah,
but
for
on
sure.
her own.
Yeah, this is specifically part 1, Arena 2.
Part 2. Yep, like Fuentes says, we'll get there when we
get
there.
All right, so D, F.
I see you. I'll put her next to Dyer. She's fine.
C?
Fine.
Yeah, she's mid. She's
fine.
mid. All right, George Joestar the first.
I have Jonathan next.
Oh, you have Jonathan next? Yeah. I think mine's mostly in alphabetical order.
I see. Okay.
George
Joestar.
He's kind of a shit dad.
He's a pretty bad dad, but you know what? He's kind of better. Here's the thing. I have a bridge George Joestar in my head whenever I think of George Joestar, and I get a smile.
I've never seen the
time. I don't remember if it's which series it is, but there's one where I really like, where every time he's on screen, he's always smiling. He's always asking people, "How do you like your steak?"
I've never seen the.
Before I die, I gotta ask you one last question. How do you like your steak?
I mean, are we taking the abridged series into consideration?
No,
I've never seen it.
I'm mentioning it how it's really swaying my vote.
I think I need to watch it. But he's like a really shit dad. But he's not as shit as Dario, I guess.
Yeah, but you want to put Dario higher. You were rooting for Dario just a minute ago. All of a sudden he's.
I did.
But now
you're right.
George Joestar, the bias.
I think he's D.
The bias.
I think he's D too.
He's D. He's D.
All right, he gets the D. Next up on my list is Jack the Ripper. Just actual Jack the Ripper. He's next.
Is he next? Okay, why is my Jonathan? Whatever. Jack the Ripper.
Dario's a low bar to top for being a good dad. Yeah, Jack the Ripper is like a no one character.
Jack
I reckon
Jobber. F. Yep.
F. Yep. Easy.
The
All right,
only
now
good
Jonathan.
thing he has going for him is leaping out of a horse.
Oh, true, he did that.
He just that's it. That's it. Everything. He's a fucking jobber. Jonathan, my beloved. I love you.
Jonathan is such a good boy. Yeah.
ILI.
Yeah, for sure.
Now you could argue
he's such a good boy.
Entertaining as the other JoJos, but I love you.
He's such a good boy.
Pure. He is pure and amazing.
One of the best JoJos
and
for sure.
Shredded.
Yeah. I mean, he's 16 years old and he has like a 10-pack. What are you talking about?
Well, we'll never get live action JoJos, which is a good thing, because no one can live up to the muscle mass that is Jonathan.
Literally zero.
Pure of heart, steel of muscle.
All right, top tier. Got him.
Piss boy. All right, who's next?
Poco?
Poco? Yeah, Piss boy. Okay.
I actually don't remember this character at all.
You want to put him in the who?
Poco, I have no idea who he is.
He's the little boy that they rescue in the like zombie village. Who he like steals like a bag from Speedwagon, and like swims across the lake and like that thief's getting away. And then
Oh yeah.
they get him, and then Bruford and Dyer appear.
Oh, okay. He's part of that arc.
Exactly, saying you get it. No lower for Jonathan.
Yeah, right.
Buckles-
Jonathan. Yeah.
Buckles D. Buckles whatever.
D. All right, I'll
Whatever.
put him D.
I don't hate him like I do Dario. Little
All right.
piss boy.
Piss boy.
That's
All right, what
he
about
pisses
Speedwagon
himself when he sees Dio.
though? I mean, wouldn't you though?
Speedwagon?
Speedwagon is at least god tier.
Listen, if there's fluids in my pants moving for Dio, it ain't piss. Even if he's into it. Love you, Dio, not that much.
Hey, Sabrina. Thanks you for the prime.
Hey, welcome in.
Welcome in.
All right,
We're doing tier list
Speedwagon,
stuff.
once again, best of the best. I love you.
For sure.
I love you, Speedwagon.
Even Speedwagon was best of the best. I love you. Hey,
I
babe.
popped off so hard when Speedwagon is essentially the main character for Eyes of Heaven. Speedwagon moves
yeah.
the plot forward.
Wait, is that? I'm
Yes.
trying to think if that's the game that I have, because I have a JoJo game.
Is it a 2D? Is it a?
No, it's a 3D.
Side-scrolling fighter or
It's
like
3D.
arena fighter? Oh, that's Eyes of Heaven then.
Okay, cool. It's the one where they go through all of the different universes and try and
original story
cure
written
the
by
evil.
Araki himself. Although
nice.
I really stretch and thin the term written. It was like, Araki, we want a plot. I was like, okay, here's your plot. Thanks, Araki.
time gods are making everyone evil. Go and fix it. Yeah, Speedwagon, especially part 1. Speedwagon is such a badass.
The protagonist. It says full on there.
All right, Tarkus,
Tarkus. Hold on, I'm scrolling.
progenitor of Iron Tarkus from Dark Souls.
Tarkus.
A, P.
Eh?
I feel like he's
Why
up here.
Why? Okay, but why?
He's also a good boy. He's just like there to defend shit, I guess.
Good boy. Good boy. Ain't
He's the-
Tarkus the one that kills the Pele?
Yeah, but he's just fighting though.
What do you mean he's just fighting? Wasn't it revealed in the episode that he's scum because he cheats? He isn't honorable like
is he?
Bruford?
Is that
Yeah,
him?
no.
Oh
No, that's
shit.
him.
Oh. But I thought he
Bruford
was
and
like
Tarkus were the ones that they fight, and then like
okay.
Bruford's all like
You know
honorable
what?
and shit, and then Tarkus is like stupid bitch, being all honorable. Fuck that.
You know
I
what?
just love killing.
I'm thinking of actual Iron Tarkus from Dark Souls.
You are thinking of actual Iron Tarkus from Dark Souls.
Who
Yeah,
is
no, you got
actually
the
named
one,
after this guy. All right. Yeah, Tarkus is that guy.
F
Okay, so F.
F tier.
Oh, harsh.
F.
I like it. All right. Who's next? Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Tom Petty.
Is that? Yep.
Master.
Even though I remember exactly who he is, you know what I'm gonna say?
Who?
Who?
Isn't he the
Who?
He's like the original Hamon user,
no,
right?
he's like the oldest. He's like the eldest of the Hamon users. He's the one who has the vision that was like, oh damn, Zappelli's gonna get fucking shredded and not in a way he's gonna like.
Oh, that's him, right?
He's the one who has that
true.
vision, but then also like, who? What did you do? Who? Who?
I guess
You were
he
just old
actually
and had a vision.
he just didn't do anything,
Who?
right? But didn't he teach? Oh no, I guess that was Dire and Straits, right?
I think they trained alongside Zappelli.
Yeah.
Like Tom Petty is the like teacher at all of them. But also who?
Oh heck, I'm getting all the compliments in chat. Thanks, Sabrina.
Hell yeah, you deserve it.
I love you. All right, we'll give him lowest tier.
Literally who? At least
Okay.
F tier bitches we remember.
Literally
Tom Petty,
who? Wang Chan.
Tom Petty, I remember you, but also who? Wang Chen.
Is this the guy who like? This is the guy who like turns himself into a vampire.
He's the drug dealer. He's the one that's been selling Dio the poison.
Oh, the poison.
The
That's right.
poison. Whatchamacallit?
Yeah, the poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. Right. He's only been selling Dio that, and then immediately ratted out on Dio when he was discovered. The way they fucking just have him like all like fucking like wrapped up or whatever when they like unveil. It's like, here's the rat who's been supplied of the poison.
It was him all
and
along.
Wang Chan has been
F.
Yeah, F.
Wang Chan gets the F for sure.
F. F tier.
Oh shit! I've lost it. Ah. Will A. Zeppeli.
Zeppeli.
This is original Zeppeli. I don't know if I want to put him that high.
When did we put straights in the tier?
Oh, I put him there when I was putting Dire. That's my bad.
Oh,
there should be a Zeppeli tier. All right, I'll make a Zeppeli tier. It's going below A.
Just as the Zeppelis. Yeah, but then here's the thing. I rank the Zeppelis very differently. They are not all Zeppelis are equal in my eyes.
Yeah, like
Will,
I think Will.
I love your funny mustache and your mannerisms and your goofy Speedwagon hat. But sir,
he gets his own
you
tier.
had a family. You had a family that you abandoned.
Fuante says all snitches should be F tier.
All snitches.
True.
Hey, hello,
Mama Remedy.
Mama Remedy Raiders.
Thank you for the
Howdy.
raid. IHOP sponsors. Oh,
The
damn.
IHOP sponsors have arrived. Ooh,
Oh, damn.
didn't
I could go
realize-
for some pancakes right now.
I can go for some waffles.
Ooh, with chicken? Chicken and waffles?
Probably not. Probably not. I think just waffles. I just want good old fashioned waffle. Just a waffle, only one.
All right, at
Singular
least
waffle.
maple syrup though. Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
yes. Maple syrup and
good.
some strawberries. Do I want whipped cream?
Yum.
I don't know.
Ice cream? Vanilla
Maybe
ice
just be a
cream.
whore about it. I'll put a whipped cream on it. But hello.
Gonna
Hi,
like?
Nutty.
Thank you.
Hi, Mama Remedy. Hi,
Thank you
FF298.
everyone for coming in.
Hi, Willow Hex. Howdy, everyone. Let's head over
Much-
to Waffle. Why would I go to a Waffle House with you?
Oh,
Also never been to a Waffle House.
we don't even have them here. We just have pancake parlor.
Wait, I'm sorry, a what?
It's
Is this
yeah,
a
pancake
bit?
parlor. No,
Is
pancake
this a
parlor.
bit? It's actually Pancake Parlor. What is this?
Yeah,
What
it's
is
open
this
24
upside
hours.
down- What is this upside down inverse world? Oh, we don't have a Waffle House. We got a Pancake Parlor though.
Waffle House
That's
is the worst part.
food on earth. I'll take your word for it. I've never been, but
All right.
I need to know what is the difference. Why?
Pancake parlor.
Gonna-
The one where I used to live was like legit run by the Church of Scientology.
That's fucking hilarious.
There was like
You
a
get pa-
Scientology church literally
you-
right next to
You
it.
reach for a napkin and they hand you a pamphlet.
But it's good. It's open 24 hours and they do like really good thick shakes.
Ooh, thick shakes. Hell yeah. Hi, Star Jester.
Hi everyone. Hi Willow. Hi Star. Jester. And yeah, thanks for the raid, Mama. I hope
Yeah,
you enjoy the rest
welcome.
of your food.
Enjoy meal. Is it Pancake Parlor or Waffle House? What are you eating? Gun to your head. Answer right now. Come out of your lurk and answer. No, I'm kidding.
You know what I can do?
What can you do?
Extremely for the lols.
Hey,
Pancake parlor. Waffle House.
I'm listening.
Oh shit, this is an on-stream. It's not on
Star
stream.
Jester agrees. Awful House sucks so much. 0 out of 10. Would not try again.
There you go. You can vote in the poll. Enjoy.
Okay. Well, we already have 2 people who say Waffle House is shit. I am only just now finding out that Pancake Parlor exists. I've also never been to a Waffle House.
Yeah. I mean, my vote is always going to be for Pancake Parlor because I don't know what Waffle House is.
Anyway,
Apart from
so I've changed my F tier to I will beat you up behind Pancake Parlor. I will
Beautiful.
beat you to a pulp.
Snitches get stitches though.
All All right. So
all right.
I'm putting my Zappelli in C tier. He's C tier.
C?
He's fine. He's a good mentor.
C?
But sir, you literally told Jonathan. So I have a family. I'm dying, but you are the son I never had, despite most definitely having a son. You're like a son to me. I'd rather be here with you, random beefy British man, than my own family. I have no regrets abandoning my family.
True. Okay. All right. I'm with you. I'm with you. You've swayed me.
He's a C tier.
Okay.
Hey, lucky I don't put him in D.
I think that's everyone in part 1.
Well, no, because you accidentally put Straight So there.
Oh yeah. I think he's better than Dyer.
Better than Dyer.
That's my only argument.
Fair. But part 1 Straight So. That's who we're talking about here.
Yeah, true. Right, I'm thinking of part 2 Straight So. Yeah.
You're thinking of part 2.
Yeah, because he's badass in part 2.
They go C. They go C.
For
All me, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Speaking of part 2.
Speaking of part 2.
This
now
Caesar is up the top. Caesar is up the top.
Absolutely, Caesar is who? Who is this? Bubble blowing weenie? Bubble blowing baby? Don't you know the rules? All bubble blowing babies will be beaten mercilessly by every patron of the bar. Bar.
So many part 1 characters are just a guy.
So much of part 1
I don't think
a guy.
I don't think that take is that hot. I'm pretty sure that's lukewarm at best.
Well, they never said it was a hot take. No, that is a hot take, says Fuante.
Yeah.
Fuante, are you talking about...
or bubble
I
blowers.
was talking about my take. No,
bubble
Caesar's
blowers
great.
get big.
I love Caesar.
Yeah,
I was
Caesar's
doing
the
a
best.
bit Fuante.
Caesar is for sure the best.
Caesar goes in God tier. 2 blondes in God tier.
God tier?
I put Caesar in God tier.
You don't best of the best. I love you.
I don't best of the best.
Caesar!
He's an absolutely amazing character. Absolutely amazing, but
Nah.
I didn't latch on to Caesar as so many of
I
my
love
friends
that.
did.
I love that headband. I'm putting him up the top.
Putting him at top of the top. All right.
All right, Donovan.
I won't disagree.
Who the fuck is Donovan?
Who the fuck is Donovan? Donovan was
like actually though.
Cactus Man. Cactus Man in the desert. That's who Donovan is. So that episode,
yeah, nice. Still there.
It's the cactus guy in which that chapter in which Joseph went out towards whatchamacallit. He was driving off to Mexico to his own motorcycle and got attacked by the Cactus Man, and then he stuck the Cactus Man to the cactus.
Yeah. So like, just as a little bit of mid rolls. Fuck. Y'all need
mid rolls interrupting you.
Y'all need ad block.
Fucking rip.
Yeah, so like for
listen, I also got the ad, and I have ad block live on stream. I can argue with this. I am a voice.
Rude. Twitch, please.
Billie Eilish, I love your music, but get out of here.
The guy who died to Joseph by cactus. So for reference, the last time I saw part 2 was probably about 5 years ago.
Understandable.
The random German while he was traveling to the town where Joseph cross-dresses.
Now that the mid-rolls are over. Now that the mid-rolls are over, Donovan is literally just some random asshole in the desert who gets gets a cactus shoved up his ass.
I'm happy putting him down here.
Tier. He's in who tier.
You subbed to stop the ads? Oh my god.
It is literally the best perk of subscribing.
True.
The amount of times I'm like, let me go raid somebody, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna sit through ads. Oh fuck, I'm done. I'm all out of things to say. What do I say to my chat while I sit here and wait for these ads?
I feel like mid-roll ads are extremely preferable to pre-rolls though. Like if you like go and raid someone and there's pre-rolls, like yeah, it's basically just like Twitch being like, get fucked.
Get fucked. You gotta wait extra longer. I always like to run an ad literally as soon as I can when I stream.
Mm.
So that way I
Yeah,
get
same.
that like 35 minutes of no ads while people are
Mhm.
barely clicking in versus
Yeah.
versus people getting ads later, despite the fact that it was a great chance of like the stream just started. I don't have to bother anyone with ads, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, who's next? So I put him, and Donovan goes in the who.
Yeah. Arena? Part 2
Erina.
Arena.
Erina Joestar. P.
I reckon A at least.
A.
Because
I
she's
have not forgiven her
she's
for
kind
the
of
scenes part
badass.
it. She's a badass. She's fine, but
Part
we got
2
other
Arena
ways
though.
in coming. Part 2 Erina. Yeah, B.
B? Alright. I'm with you.
This is B. B for bad bitch. She a baddie.
P for pad pitch.
P for pad the bitch. SC Desi.
SCDC.
I
feel like he's like the
another
like,
B tier for me.
Yeah, he's like the worst of the Pillarmen.
He's the worst of the Pillarmen, but the Pillarmen are all real strong and good. Here's the thing: Essie Desi would have been much lower if it weren't for the crying.
Oh, he's the crying one, right?
So good.
It's great.
So good. And then immediately, I'm all better. The crying is great, and then immediately well, nothing like a good cry session. Anyways, back to murder.
Yeah, true.
All right, now we have George Joestar II.
So George Joestar II is like a character that's only referenced. He was a fighter pilot and he like got shot down and died, I think. And he like didn't have a stand apparently.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and you technically qualify for a JoJo, but you don't get a story. Literally, who?
Yeah, literally who?
But for the sake of I know this is gonna get overflooded, I'll put him in D.
Yeah, that's
D
fair.
for does nothing.
That's...
Actually, that light novel isn't canon.
Oh, get fucked.
And I haven't read it anyways. I've literally only read which of the light novels have it? I've read Over Heaven.
Oh, the is that
Dio's Diary?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I was thinking of
Dear Diary. Why?
I was thinking of the Rohan
so
novels.
Mean to me. No, Rohan's got manga.
Oh, true.
Rohan spin-offs are manga.
Yeah.
You know what though? I wouldn't be surprised if he also has light novel spin-offs. But it's okay.
I thought that he did. But have you seen like Araki just did like another photo shoot like earlier this year, and he still looks like 25 years old.
We already know this motherfucker's immortal. This motherfucker's immortal.
Hate this guy.
Also, he's got another Rohan spin-off coming out.
Classic.
He's working on part 9, but also working on the Rohan story.
Part 9 is just another Rohan story.
Part 9 is literally everyone is Rohan. How can I make Rohan the main character? Although part 8 did kind of have a Rohan character. He just wasn't as good. But
who was Rohan in part 8? Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there. Joseph Joestar. Part 2 Joseph. Kind of a shitlord, actually.
He's a shitlord, but he's a fun shitlord.
I think he's like God tier?
God tier. Him and Caesar are just so good together.
I feel like he actually doesn't do that much. I feel like he doesn't do that much.
Really?
Nah, I'm putting him in A. My first A.
Mr. lights up a vampire with a Tommy gun. Doesn't actually care. It's like, oh, vampires are real. My grandma told me this story. Gun.
First shit poster.
Gun. First thing I'm gonna do. Vampires are real. If I ever get into a fight, first thing I'm gonna do, light them up. Doesn't work, blow them up.
Yeah, but where did he get the gun from, though?
It's 1950s America. Where is he gonna get it?
Didn't he get the gun from Stroheim, or am I thinking of something else?
No, this was way before he met Stroheim.
Oh, okay.
He's the first.
Oh, this is in like. Yeah. All right, you've swayed me. He can go in God tier.
Listen, I have him and
pulled
Caesar
the gun out of his ass.
I do not separate them, unlike you.
Yeah, that's fair. I love Caesar.
Do not
so
separate them, okay?
no, I love
What are
Caesar
you,
more than I love
Wamu?
Joseph.
What are you, Wamu? Separating them?
Wamu.
Can't believe you. Speaking of which, it's not Wamu
Cars?
who's next. It's Cars. Cars.
A solid
Yeah.
A. Better than
solid A tier.
AC/DC. Not as good as Wamu.
Definitely not as good as Dio.
Definitely not
Great
as good as
villain,
Dio.
amazing hair. Love his little adoration of nature.
Yeah.
Protecting animals and and like random ass fucking flowers.
He's solid A
He's
tier
a shit.
material.
But he's entertaining.
He
Next
was way
up.
hotter than Dio though. Yeah, fair.
Yeah,
fair.
big agree. Big agree.
Yeah.
Big agree. I agree as big as his fucking legs. God damn. I love me a good, strong pair of legs, and whew.
Cars in
Whew.
space.
Did Cars have them on display? What you got all that legs out for, huh? For me?
The original Cars in space before Elon Musk.
I was about to say the original Cars in space before the other 36 on Mars.
True.
Anyways,
Who's next? Lisa.
Lisa. Guess what? I don't know. This was brought to my attention. Lisa also does nothing. She has a one
Her
fight
whole
and
whole thing
jobs.
is like,
She
you're
has
gonna go
2
in this
fights,
pit and
actually.
climb out.
So here's the thing. Lisa as a concept, as a character, really cool. In execution, like I didn't notice this my first time through, but I was rewatching it with a friend and they pointed out this was their first time. Lisa does nothing. She has one fight against a literal nobody who we will put in who when we get to there. And then she fights against Cars and loses almost immediately.
Yeah.
She's not allowed to do anything.
Like even as a trainer, she like doesn't do that much.
Conceptually, as a concept.
Mm.
Badass lady trainer, especially when like the manga was published. Hell
Mhm.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
A. But in execution,
Yeah,
B tier.
gotcha. B?
Or even C.
I reckon C.
C.
Yeah, because she really is quite ineffectual. She's like, go in this pit, climb up yourself. I'm not helping you.
We have
It's
Master Login.
Loggins.
Who?
Kenny himself. Yeah. Easy.
Who?
Extremely
Mr.
easy.
dies instantly.
Dude does absolutely nothing.
Mario Zappelli. Another case of a Zappelli man abandoning his family and not realizing the consequences.
Where did I put Will? Fuck, he's going exactly where Will is.
Exactly where Will is. C tier.
C tier. Yeah.
No, he's D. Will at least has screen time. Mario Zappelli.
Oh yeah,
can go
true.
to D.
True. Kenny logs out. Mark. Oh, this is the like.
This is the Nazi who does the OK symbol. That's posted around and all this funny videos. Like, oh my god, a Nazi, and it's just this guy. He was
Yeah.
the boy who was getting married.
Yep. Kind of just
Who?
does nothing for the story though.
Who?
Yeah. Exactly.
Who? Master Messina. Who?
Messina. Yeah. Same as Loggins. They don't do anything. All right.
They just show up and die.
Yep.
Santana. You know what? You know how we said that like Essie Desi was the worst of this pillar, man? Forgot.
Yeah,
about that.
Santana is like. I don't think Santana is bad enough to be C though. Thank you for the follow.
I say C. Cause C to me is just below.
You can't see
him.
who
C's
tier?
average.
Hello,
We
everyone.
can't see who tier. Oh, don't worry. There's gonna be a lot of scrolling. We'll see who tier.
Oh, yeah.
eventually.
Speaking of scrolling, I'm just gonna scroll. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit.
Nice ad in
We'll
the
scroll up and
counter
down.
there. I see it. I see that ad in the corner. Don't think I don't see that. Caught you slipping.
Would
So-
you want
oh,
to play
gonna
Raid
preach
Shadow
ab-
Legends?
Gonna preach about ad blocker. Where's your ad blocker, huh?
Yo.
Call
Lost Ark's pretty
out.
good though. Lost Ark's pretty good though.
It's pretty good. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't think Santana is bad enough to be C tier though.
I don't see C tier as that bad though. D tier is when it starts to get bad.
Eh,
I see him as C tier. His fight was interesting, but as a character, I don't care. I like it.
see, I think he's on the same level as ACDC.
The disrespect you show okay? All right? This man poured his heart out and cried, all right? Big, strong man who cries.
Yeah, but Santana's
And
the
you're gonna
OG.
compare him to Santana?
He's the OG Pillar Man.
Is he, though? He's just some guy.
He woke up
But
first.
all right, fine. He woke up first.
Yeah, he gets a plus. Part 2 Speedwagon.
Part 2 Speedwagon. Smokey's pretty good, but like he just doesn't. Once again, Speedwagon does more.
Edition.
Not to say that we're throwing shade at Speedwagon, but
Part
you're gonna
2
feel that.
Part 2 Speedwagon doesn't do that much though.
Oh, I had Smokey Brown next.
Oh, you did. All right, we can do Smokey.
He's literally he's Joseph's Speedwagon. Part 2 Speedwagon. So he founded the Speedwagon Foundation. He respects his bro's wishes and doesn't. He respects his bro and doesn't try to hit on Eddie now that Jonathan's been dead for ages.
He's a good boy, but he doesn't do that much.
He's loving. He does a lot of investigation. A tier. Only for being Speedwagon.
Yeah. Yeah, if he was anyone else, he'd be B.
Oh yeah, Fuente's got a point. The Pillarman literally called Santana like a dog.
Yeah, actually, you're right. All right, C tier. I got you. I am willing to be swayed by chat.
All right.
Okay, Smokey
Brown. Smokey is great.
He's a good boy.
Like, what he just
doesn't really do that much. Yeah.
Kind of gone, so it's just C tier for me.
Yeah. He's a good boy, but he's not that good.
He doesn't
Part 2 straights. Part 2 straights, I'm willing to put in B tier.
So, you know what? Entertaining.
Yeah.
Motherfucker threw away everything. Is like, I'm a villain now. Fuck yeah, being a vampire is great.
He's got a good arc. I'm putting him in P tier.
He's entertaining as hell. P tier.
All right. Everyone's favorite Nazi. Everyone's favorite Nazi. I think he goes in God tier because he's extremely entertaining. Yeah.
Right. But we can't put a Nazi that high. We just can't. Yeah,
but I mean, he's so entertaining though.
Here,
and he's a good guy. And he's a good guy.
A good guy? He's a good guy? Here, I'm making a new one. This is
You're making a new tier?
I'm making a new one. Stroheim Pity.
Alright. below this.
We just can't. I just can't. He's amazing.
Alright.
So entertaining.
Stroheim Pity.
I watched it with
I'm on
a
board.
friend, right? When I watched it with a friend, the amount of times that he caught them off guard with every reappearance, they were like, Stroheim! Stroheim! Like, wow, what a shit guy. What a shit guy. And then he just dies, but then he keeps coming back. And it's like, damn, I can't not smuzz. This dude's fucking entertaining, but I cannot bring it. I cannot put it in my heart to put a Nazi in God tier. So I put Stroheim Pity tier.
Yeah,
fair. He's great.
He's definitely above A. He's definitely above A.
Sir, you are still a Nazi.
Very fair. Look. The only reason that I'm saying that Stroheim is a good guy is because of like the end of his character arc. He has flaws that he overcomes.
He still goes back to war. He immediately goes back to war. He immediately goes back to war.
Stroheim is the William Afton of Jojo.
He always comes back.
All right, he is a criminal. You're right. He is a criminal.
What do you mean he has an arc? His arc is that like shit. There's someone stronger than the German army out there. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. His reasons are maybe not great. You're right. You're right. I've forgotten this whole part. Susie Q.
Susie Q. She goes right next to part 189.
Yeah, I think so.
Literally, like, you're great. You're fun.
She kind of does nothing though.
You do literally nothing.
Yeah.
You do literally nothing.
All right. Wamu.
A-tier.
A.
You know what? Yeah.
A
tier.
With cars. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I like them both equally. They're two completely different characters for two different they're different enough that like they can both be A.
Wamu does get the awesome musical sting though. Kaz does not get that.
And his fight has such good. His fight, like that bit with Joseph doing the flip. Ooh.
Yeah, Kaz doesn't get a sick chariot race
Such well
fight.
animation. Such great animation.
But you're right.
I'm trying to remember there's a specific term for it where there are scenes in anime that are so well animated that people would like call them. It starts with like an S or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Quality, and I think Sakuga, I believe it is the term for like really well animated, high quality moments that like, yeah, this is good. This is great.
That's the Wamu fight for sure.
That's the Wamu fight. That flip specifically, incredible. All right. Wired back.
Is this the guy that Lisa dies? Kills.
Yes. This is the spiders guy.
Yeah, get fucked.
Who?
I literally have no idea who this guy is.
All right. And now we got to scroll for part 3.
Part 3 is down.
The fuck is part 3? There it is. It's like the brownish.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of characters in part 3.
Ooh, yeah, there is.
All right, we're starting with Alessi.
We're starting with Alessi. I put you in the I will beat you up behind Pancake Parlor.
Yeah.
You are unfortunately memorable, and I will beat you to a pulp. Cool Jojo's Bizarre Adventure fun fact: I will beat Alessi to death.
Yeah. Look. I will join you. Dude's a shit.
You know what? Alessi deserves to go even lower. Just for the fact that
you know what? His own tier.
He didn't fight against Joseph.
He only
we could have gotten young Joseph back. But I will.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But we did get a Alessi tier.
Tier.
That's what I will beat you up behind the Pancake Parlor is. I will beat you up behind the Pancake Parlor.
Yeah. All right. I'll give you a Pancake Parlor tier.
All right. So next we have
specifically.
And you didn't make that already? No,
I have snitches get stitches.
Okay, yeah. No, that's my I will beat you up behind Pancake Parlor.
Actually, Dario's not really a stitch.
I'll still beat him up.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Annie? Anne. Who is this?
The girl who made watching part 3 with another person incredibly uncomfortable.
Who is this?
Because of the gorilla episode. That's
she's the girl with the gorilla. Yeah.
She's the girl. Yep, that's what everyone remembers.
Yep, right. D.
He did not need to exist.
Yep.
Gasp. More Anubis.
So Anubis is interesting because it's one of the only characters in this whole tier list that is a stand. Because it's a stand without an owner.
It's a stand
so I thought it was like
personality.
I thought it was like good enough to be its own character, right? Mid rolls.
Can you imagine though having to how much larger this list would be if we included every stand?
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't doing that.
God.
I did think about it for like I thought about it for like 2 seconds. It wasn't worth it.
You know what? I would gladly come back to this with stands. Because it'd be like, I hate the character, but I fucking love the stand. Like, okay, if we were to include stands,
you got like 24 hours to do a tier list.
We've got 24 hours to do a tier list. Anubis is God tier. Change your mind. No.
I don't think he's quite God tier.
L plus ratio.
Yeah.
Plus you got broken in half. Plus you're at the bottom of the ocean. Plus the fish doesn't even want you. Plus get rusty. Plus no user.
But
ratio.
Cool character though.
Yeah, he's C. He's fun. Like
C?
P or C. He's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a P because I really like that whole arc. Yeah. Arabia Fats.
He's incredibly. Oh my God! Who? Oh, immediately you go in the who, but I think I know exactly who you are.
So Arabia Fats is the sun user.
Yep.
Yeah, does literally
A
nothing.
fucking bump on the head.
Does literally nothing. Dies to a rock.
Dies to a rock.
All right. Yes.
Muhammad Abdul!
Yes, I am god tier for sure. Yes, I am. I can't. I don't have like hand rigging, but I really want to do the little like.
The little.
Yeah,
the little
exactly.
Waggle.
Yeah, you got it. You know that thing.
I'm actually putting Avdol at P.
P?
Love him, but compared
That's
to the
so
other
low.
Crusaders, he doesn't get to do a whole lot. He does not get to do a whole lot. He spends most of it, quote unquote, dead just to die again. The impact of his death is lost because they bring him back, and then he's gone again.
See,
He's used for
here's
other
my
people's
problem.
development.
Here's my problem. You have
just
way.
really love the... Yes, I am. You just really love that, don't you?
Yeah, you know what?
Oh my god, you making Abdul? We can't keep doing this.
No, like literally, you're right.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. Nah, I'm gonna put him in A.
Abdul for me is in. He's in P. He is in P. He just doesn't shine as brightly as the other Crusaders, and.
But I think his like knowledge about stands is like what pushes him up a little bit for me. Because he kind of makes the whole thing happen.
There's that. But then I also see that as like, okay, okay, so Avdol is our exposition then. Avdol is our exposition machine then. Okay, thank you, Araki.
Yeah.
Wonderful writing. I have the Joestar birthmark tattooed. I'm allowed to criticize Jojo.
Shit. You know what? You're right. You're right. Okay.
He helps in fights by giving insight. So does everyone. So does everyone who needs to stand on the sidelines and commentate.
Yeah, you're right. He is exposition machine. Okay.
He's great. He just didn't have enough time or opportunity or screen time to really like shine. And
in terms of characters that die, like his death is nowhere near as impactful as Kakyoin.
They kill him too soon the first time, and by the second time, it's like, oh, I don't care anymore. He was already dead. The weight is gone.
Yeah, you're right. Fuante, are you thinking of the J Guile fight? Boingo is definitely high. A at least.
Boingo's a brat kid. He goes in.
Yeah, but
P for Pratt.
P for Pratt.
He's a brat kid. He's a little brat.
I'm just thinking of that. I'm just thinking of the whole like when he teams up with Whole Horse arc is like one of my favorite arcs in all of Part 3.
But that's good for Whole Horse. You like that because it's Whole Horse.
I mean,
Boingo,
yeah,
though,
I love Whole Horse.
You know what, actually, Boingo, I'm moving you from B, you're D. D for don't
D
care.
tier?
D tier? I don't care.
Chris Pratt will play Oingo as a live action. Chris Oingo Pratt.
All right, who we got next?
Nah, I'm putting Boingo higher. Oingo higher. Boingo?
Okay.
Cameo. Who is this guy?
See, look, you got a rock. Now you got to lower him. Wrong
oh,
brother.
Fuck. Rock. All right.
Brother. No, he's going.
All right. See. Yep. He's the whole horse.
Not just part of the horse, the whole horse. I'm so glad he's taking a main character role in the Part 4 manga. The Josuke manga.
Yeah. Josuke and Whole Horse is going to be so much fun.
Are there more chapters of that? I've only read one chapter.
I have no idea.
I
haven't even like searched it out yet.
Kakyoin's cousin is adorable. I love her design. That is such a good design.
All right,
OVA once this is done.
Crazy Diamond Heartbreak.
Yeah, I've only read the first chapter of it, but it's such a fun premise.
I need to like actually get into all the JoJo spin-offs. They seem like a lot of fun.
That one is definitely one of the ones to get into.
All right, cool. I'll search it out.
Like of all the spin-offs, you only need like Rohan and that one, I think. Because so far, what I've seen of that one has been great.
It's on the list. I'm making a list of shit that I need to do.
You checking it twice?
No, just once.
Okay.
So Cameo.
Drink, piss, and die.
Who is this guy?
That's the stand user for Hell to You.
Oh, he's that guy. Yeah.
Hey, he's a stand user for that.
He's no one. He's no one.
Your stand is great and entertaining.
His stand is fantastic.
Your stand is really fun. You're lame. Drink, piss, and die. I will.
The other spin-offs are just brand deals. Paid advertising.
Part 6 was a Gucci shell. True, literally, yeah.
Okay,
Paid
that's
advertisements.
kind of amazing, but also kind of shit. All right, Chaka.
Chaka. Well, hold on,
Who
I'm
is this guy?
scrolling. Which one's Chaka? Oh, that's the swordsman pulling that fights using Anubis.
Oh, okay.
But that's just Anubis.
So
again.
actually, no one. Actually, no one.
Actually, no one, because he was a little bitch boy, and then he got the sword, and then
Just
he's
got
like,
possessed.
Damn, my dick huge.
Yeah, right. All right.
And
Daniel.
Just Anubis again.
Daniel J. Darby.
Darby. Not
This is-
Bobby. Darby.
Darby #1.
Darby, A tier. A tier.
Yeah.
I fucking love Darby. He's so fun.
He was a twink, but then became a Chad. Wait,
Darby
Daniel.
A-tier, like,
Daniel Darby is the board game guy, right?
yeah, I don't know. Daniel J. Darby, the one that we just ranked. That's
Or is that the
Poker
video
Man.
game guy?
That's
Yeah,
Poker
yeah.
Man.
That's
No,
Poker
the
guy.
other
Yeah.
one.
The other guy's
Darby.
Terrence, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Terrence.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Next we have
Devo.
Devo.
This is
for
the
a
stand
second,
user
I was gonna
for
say who. That's the puppet.
Puppet. Yeah.
That's the puppet that says gonna bite off
Death-
and
Death 13?
chew off Polnareff's. No. Death 13 is the baby.
Oh.
This one's the puppet who says he's gonna bite Polnareff's nuts off. The
Yeah.
possessed
Yeah.
doll.
Yeah.
Who? Just who tier? Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. He no one.
Literally no one.
All right.
Dio.
Dio.
Part 3. Dio. Once
Gotta be
again,
up there with
gotta be
with
God
other
tier
Dio. Other Dio. Yeah.
He doesn't get as much screen time, but when he does, he's a dramatic bitch.
But even
He is a
though he doesn't have that
theater
much screen
bitch.
time though, even though he doesn't have
use
he,
of
like
it. Every second he's got, he makes use of it.
yeah,
once you
and he
learn
also
his
does a whole bunch
power-
of shit off screen as well.
It's also the stuff of like, oh, when you learn his power and then you think back to his reveal, it's like, oh my god, Dio was just carrying Polnareff down the stairs and running back up. Dio could have killed them all in that room, but he decided to kill his underling and then put him in the coffin just to be dramatic.
Yeah,
Remember,
such
Dio
a theater
is
kid.
literally like, what, 21? Dio's like 20, 21?
In
He's a
this-
stupid
yeah.
kid.
Yeah, he literally
And
is.
then in part 3, he's 121, but he spent all that time underwater.
He's
So he's a stupid
Yeah.
kid. He's
He's
just
just a
dumb,
stupid kid, yeah.
dramatic kid. I love him.
Speaking of who's not a kid, Enyaba.
And
I feel like she's
Enyaba gets
extremely
shit
mid.
done.
She's extremely mid though.
What?
Like she does get shit done, but a whole lot of the shit she gets done is telling other people to do shit for her.
Yeah, but then her fight. All the plotting and shit. She what is
I'd be
what's
willing
the
to give you
spell?
B tier. I'd be willing to give you B tier.
She decommissions Polnareff and Holohord. She's fucking crazy. She's fun. She's a fucking
She's pretty fun.
lunatic.
You're right. All right, B for me.
All right, I'll settle for B.
All right, deal.
Definitely a lot better than Anubis. All right.
Yeah.
what do we got
Okay.
next?
Okay. Forever.
I'm beating up this fucking gorilla. I am
Yep.
strangling this gorilla with my fucking bare hands. I
Yep.
don't care. I learned to be an assassin to beat this fucking gorilla to death. I will stomp on this gorilla with my 5-inch demonias until they are dust, and then I will swap out those boots for another pair of boots and continue stomping this fucking gorilla.
Fuante's got it. And your buzz fight is literally just Ace Attorney, but anime.
Exactly, an anime. Ace Attorney is fucking great. All right, next
I
we have
love Ace
Greyfly. Who?
Yeah,
It's just
who
some
is
old guy.
like actually who?
Some old guy.
Actually who?
Some old guy.
All right,
Up next.
whole
Not
horse.
just half a horse, not a quarter
The
of a
whole
horse.
the whole
The
horse.
whole
He's
horse.
God tier for
God
sure.
God
Yeah,
tier.
easy.
Absolutely.
Easy pick.
Easily God tier.
Yeah.
Alright. Up next,
Holly.
Holly. Once again, curse of doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Next to Edina, next to Suzy Q, next to Lisa.
C. Yeah.
C.
Yeah. All right. Iggy.
C for can't do anything. Iggy.
Iggy.
My friend fucking hates Iggy. I love Iggy. He's a little shit. Iggy's a little A tier for me. A for a little shit.
Yeah, he's like really entertaining. And he has some good fights too.
And I cried. I cried at Iggy's death.
Yeah, of course you did. Because why? How could you not?
My friend was so relieved that Iggy died. They hated him.
If you're a girl in part 1 to 6, you don't do shit.
Honestly.
I mean, wow. I mean, you're even including like Jolene. Everyone's a girl in part 5 though. 6. Part 6.
Jolene's great.
Does she do anything?
But does she do anything?
Imposter Captain Tennille.
Imposter Captain who?
You know what? Who? Yeah.
Who?
Kind of doesn't do anything.
Jay Guile, I will beat you up.
The man himself.
I will beat you up. I will beat you to a pulp. I will beat you to a pulp.
Old man Joseph.
Top of the tier. I love you.
Yeah, got
best
you.
Of the best.
Oh,
I love
yeah,
you.
actually, yeah, for sure.
Best of the best, old man Joseph.
So much good English.
Just he's.
Oh my god!
What a great dad, great grandpa, great dad, funny guy. He is so much better.
Great dad.
Like I love part 2. I love part 2, Joseph. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you not see how much he cares for Holly?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, great. No. Great dad, shit husband. How's that?
Shit husband.
Shit husband. Great
you know
dad.
what? We didn't know he cheated on her until part 4, so this is fine. This is fine.
True.
In all fairness, so my friend that I watched this with literally was ready to quit Jojos because of the character assassination of Joseph Joestar by making him a cheater. I literally had to do research and tell them Jojo was gonna end at 3, and they didn't know how to, and Araki didn't know how to continue. So he's like, "All right, we're gonna make Joseph a cheater so that Josuke can exist." Joseph is only a cheater because Araki didn't intend to continue.
Araki forgot.
Otherwise, he'd have had a more solid plan of how to continue. And
Josuke
listen, he would have loved and
cared
for He'd have loved and cared for Josuke if he knew Josuke existed.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll give you that. All right, the JoJo himself, Jotaro.
The one, the only,
Zawaldo.
P tier.
Yeah.
No, C tier. Why'd I say P? C tier.
C? C?
C, he's a Gary Sue.
Yeah, right.
Listen, I cosplayed Jotaro. Listen, Jotaro is the face of JoJo.
He is, you're right.
But he's not that interesting.
I mean, my
power is that I can win. My power, that's my real stand power. My stand power is that I win.
Yeah, I mean, his whole like learning a new stand ability thing is a little far-fetched. The man is so great, he exists in 4 parts.
3, 4, 6, and 8.
And we've got to rank him
Jotaro
4 times.
Is different though. We'll talk about part 8 Jotaro when
we'll talk about part 6 Jotaro as well.
We'll get to that when we get to that.
All right, Kakyoin.
Kakyoin,
him an A.
My boy,
him an A.
I love you. I'm putting him at the top. Best of the best. I love you.
Best of the best.
I love Kakyoin. I love him.
All right, valid. But if you didn't love him that much, I'm giving him an A.
I don't care. Best of the best. Best of the best. He's the one who discovers Dio's stand.
Actually, blind Kakyoin is pretty good. I'll move him up.
Kakyoin. Do we have the cooler Kakyoin on here? Do we have glasses Kakyoin? Missed opportunity. Should have been Noriaki Kakyoin and then the one with the glasses. The cooler Noriaki Kakyoin.
Imagine what he could do without the chair.
All right, next we got Kenny G. Another who?
Yeah, I don't remember like half of.
Kenny G is the one with the illusions.
Does he fight with Jay Guile?
No.
Is he
no,
is
no,
he
no,
part
no,
of that
no,
fight?
no. Kenny G is literally what makes the mansion look like it's like a
Oh.
big never-ending hallway. And they literally
Okay.
kill him in an instant.
Yeah, right. Okay. So he is actually no one.
Oh shit. Wait, actually I have to double check.
Is that him?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's him. That's him. That's him. He's the illusions guy.
All right. Okay, cool.
Then we have Khan. Once again, right
Also,
next to Chaka.
Who the fuck?
He's the second guy that gets possessed by Anubis.
Oh my god, Chaka Khan. Ugh. Araki.
Are you just now noticing?
I literally have never
noticing?
noticed that. I've never noticed that before.
Amazing.
Araki,
Incredible.
All right, Manish boy. This is Death 13, right?
Shit, baby. I will beat you to a pulp behind the pancake parlor.
Literally
I don't give
evil
a fuck.
baby.
Ugly baby.
Yep,
Ugly,
yep.
evil baby. I will curb stomp you. Your stand is great. Your stand is one of my favorites. Fucking ugly, vile baby.
Baby stand.
Eat shit and die.
I made a meme once. Have you seen Your Name?
I have not.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't tell you about the meme because it kind of spoils the whole story.
Rip.
But it was very
Mariah?
good. She's the like electricity.
She's
like
the electricity.
the switch girl
Yep,
that like does magnetism. Yep.
Yep. A tier.
Yep,
She's
yep.
so fun.
Midla. I don't actually remember her fight at all. Like I remember she's underwater when they're like
I forget the name of it. I forget the name of her stand. It's not High Priestess, is it? Is the Empress?
Empress?
It's the underwater thing that can like
yeah, they get trapped
in
into
like transform and become several different things. It's a neat fight. It just kind of ends lame.
Yeah.
Her design is
they punched its tooth out or something, right?
They punched its teeth out. Yep.
Yeah.
Because Jotaro is just so strong, he can punch like the strongest diamond. Bar for Gary Sue.
I think she's D.
D tier, yeah.
Yeah.
D.
Because she doesn't really do
I only
anything.
want to put her higher because I like her design for the Capcom fighting game.
Oh, true.
Endul.
I really like his fight. I think it's pretty neat.
Putting him at B tier. I think he's cool.
Yeah.
He doesn't compare to Mariah.
Yeah. No, you're right.
If his you know what, going out taking himself out because he doesn't want to reveal Dio's secret, kind of a badass.
Strong.
The fact that, you know what, Jotaro was like, maybe in another lifetime we could have been friends. I'd have loved to see that. But at the end of the day, what we see is what we get, and
yeah.
B.
Gone too soon.
Is alright.
Yep.
P tier. Definitely no Mariah.
Yeah, no. Nana?
Alright, next we have Nena, the stand user for, I believe, is the priestess, which is Joseph's weird wart.
Oh, yeah, nah. That's who tier for sure.
The who tier.
I feel like a lot of part 3 villains are going to be in who tier. Actually, maybe just a lot of villains in general.
Yeah, if their stand takes up more screen time than them, then they are in who tier.
Another mid-roll.
Mid-roll again. All right. Actually, I am gonna go grab a quick bottle of water while this is rolling. Give me a second.
Yeah, do that. I'm gonna crack open this monster. I should have.
All right, I'm back and I got my water.
Nice. I'm gonna move this over here so I can see when the ads are coming up.
For sure. I'll just let you know. I got the stream pulled up.
Oh yeah. I just want to like be ready.
Understood.
30. Damn. Yeah, the whole like you can schedule ads to stop pre-roll ads. Like I hate pre-roll ads, but also I just hate ads in general.
Everyone fucking hates ads. They are the worst.
But yeah, who is next? Oh, this guy.
Which one? Who are we looking at?
Nukesaku is next.
Oh, Nukusaku. Nukusaku, literal idiot. Okay, idiot. The fucking.
Who is this guy?
You get a D tier because I think it was just really funny. He's the one who pretends to be the lady who is kidnapped by Dio and asks him for help, and she's like, "Please, please, I need help." And then Jotaro's like, "Don't worry, we're friends." She's like, "Really? We're friends?" He's like, "Yeah, we're friends." Punches her in the face and goes, "Friends of justice."
Okay,
when I rewatched it, the fucking Netflix subs aren't as good as Friends of Justice, unfortunately.
Friends of Justice.
All right. Anyways, he's like, "How did you know? How did you know that I was faking?" They were like, "You put your arms on backwards." And they call him Nukusaku, which is like a Japanese insult. I don't remember what it means.
Classic.
But he's like, "How did you guys know they call me Nukusaku?" It's like, oh my god. So his character is literally dumbass.
Literal dumbass. Okay.
Like that is his whole character is dumbass, and it's funny.
Happy to put him in D then. D for dumbass.
Happy to put him in D. D for dumbass.
Got him.
All right. Oingo. Speaking of dumbass, here comes
Oingo.
Oingo.
Where he goes in D tier because Boingo is in C tier.
Then I'm doing the opposite. I'm putting Boingo. My Boingo's in D tier.
You think Oingo is the better brother?
I think Oingo's the better brother.
I will fight you on this one.
Yeah, I'll win.
Oingo,
what's the
okay?
Hi, my book, my book. Oingo's literal nerd glasses emoji right there. Fuanta's got it. Literal nerd glasses emoji. My book's predictions are 100% correct. Yes, all I do is sit here and say my predictions are correct.
I mean,
I don't do anything except cry and shake. Oingo goes out and Oingo gets results, and the results are an orange bomb to his face. But guess what? Who made that orange bomb? He did. Who smoked 15, 20, 30 fucking cigarettes all at once and did Jotaro's stupid fucking party trick?
I mean,
he did.
That's pretty good.
He
but
did.
I personally think that Boingo is a more fun character than Oingo.
You think Boingo's more fun?
Yeah, for sure.
Boingo more like Borngo.
Boingo
Snore.
more like Mondada, am I right?
Get it. My book's predictions are 100% nerd emoji.
My book's predictions are 100% correct.
Hold on. I need to do this. No, Oingo is way better. Oingo's way more entertaining.
All right, you can
that real quick. I would put Jotaro higher if all the things they say about Jotaro, like, "Hey Jotaro, do that cool party trick," or "Jotaro, show us that trick." It's like, oh, look at all these cool, fun things that Jotaro's doing off screen that we don't get to see.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
Anyways, next
Pet
up,
Shop.
Pet Shop. Dope fight. Fucked up
Cool
bird.
Fight. Yep.
Evil bird. C tier.
See?
See?
Yeah. Happy with that.
Inoffensive.
Yeah, nothing more really needs to be said. Oingo is the embodiment of piss baby. All right.
Jean-Pierre Polnareff.
Best of the best.
Best of the best.
Both forms. Both forms. Best of the best.
The actual protagonist, part 3.
Everyone loves that crazy Frenchman.
Love that crazy Frenchman. Can't keep it in his pants.
Can't keep his pants on when he gets attacked.
All right, roses.
Just who the fuck is the guy that fights with Jay Guile? Because he doesn't fight by himself. Is that?
It's Whole Horse.
It's Whole Horse.
Whole Horse and Jay Guile are the unstoppable team. And
yeah,
Jay
right.
Guile dies, and Whole Horse is like, "I need a new teammate."
Yeah, right. And he teams up with Boingo.
He teams up with Boingo. You only like Boingo.
I love Boingo because he teams up with Horse. Yeah, you're right. You're actually right.
It's only a Whole Horse rubbing off on you. But if you separate them, Oingo.
Yeah, Boingo by himself. Boingo by himself.
Great. Boingo by himself sucks.
You're actually completely right.
I always am.
Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck
Who the
is
fuck is who?
Roses? Roses.
Roses. That's is he a butler?
Does he sell
He's the
them
one
something?
with he's the one with the Suzy Q. He's the one who drives around and is like,
Ah,
he's like, I can't
he's
keep
Suzy
lying.
Q's butler.
I can't keep lying to her. The one who's holding the turtle.
Oh,
He's a sweet guy. He goes in D2 though.
yeah.
Doesn't do much.
Yeah, but he doesn't do nothing. Rubber Soul.
Rubber Soul.
Don't remember this guy.
He's
what does he do?
Yellow Temperance.
Oh,
He's the one
okay.
who makes
Yeah, that's a
the
cool fight.
clone Cockuline.
Yep, that's a cool
Cool
fight.
fight, and like, you know what? Appreciate the confidence, but compared to everyone else, D tier.
Mm-hmm. Did we already place the girl who makes Avdol and Joseph have
Mariah?
sex in the middle of the street?
No, she's A tier.
Yeah.
Mariah's
Right
A tier. Fantastic, love her. She goes all the way to the top.
Yeah, we love Mariah. Steely Dan.
Steely Dan.
Cocky
little shit.
Yeah.
Cocky shit.
I can C tier.
Fun. Yep.
He's kind of fun.
C tier as well. C for cocky little shit.
All right,
Suzy
part 3.
Q.
Part 3, Suzy.
Part 3, Suzy Q. Right next to part 2, Suzy Q.
You reckon? I feel like she's better in part 3 because she's old and she doesn't give a shit anymore.
She kind of already had that personality, but just, wasn't old.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Same thing, same difference.
Yeah. All right, Terrence Darby.
Terrence, the gamer. Gamer Darby. Darby the gamer. Where's his brother? We put him in A.
I
put him in A tier.
Yeah.
Terrence gets C.
I feel like Terrence is better
like
than
Terrence
Daniel.
as much as... Really?
Yeah, because that fight is just so funny.
Yeah, the fight's funny, but as a character. I mean, I dig the whole. Yeah, my brother's actually a bitch.
Gamer. He's a gamer.
My brother's actually a bitch, and he's afraid of me and my stand because I'm better than him.
Yeah,
that's cool. But I think Daniel is more entertaining.
I think they're both as entertaining as each other. If Steely Dan was in modern days, he would be a Redditor.
I'd be turning people into anime figures instead of just little puppets. All right.
All right, Vanilla Ice.
Have Vanilla Ice.
Cool fight.
Ooh, cool.
Not such a cool villain.
Favorite fights.
Not such a cool villain.
But he goes hard.
I reckon he's
Vanilla
A.
Ice goes really hard.
I reckon he's A. That fight is really cool.
Oh, I was gonna put him at P.
Okay. All right, happy with that.
I don't think as a character he deserves A. As a fight, yeah,
exactly.
Deserves A.
Yeah,
the
his stand is fucking sick.
And then
when he like goes inside, ZZ.
Who?
ZZ, more like snoring noise.
Exactly. Weird guy with the weird like jack off arm. Why is only one of them really soft? Fucking freak.
Crazy.
Right, and
Crazy dude.
Guess that's it for part 3.
We finished with part 3. Damn.
We're done with the Stone Mass trilogy. Let's have like a week on so far. Best of the best. I love you. Jonathan, Speedwagon, Old Joseph, Cockuline, and Polnareff. Yep.
Yep.
God tier. Dio again. Caesar, Joseph, Whole Horse. Yep. Stroheim Pity.
Stroheim.
A tier. Cars, Wamu, Speedwagon. I don't agree with younger Darby. Agree with older Darby. Iggy, Mariah.
That's fair.
Oh my god, do you hear my phone?
No.
Okay. It got a little quieter right now, but it was just going off, and my ringtone is a Doppio ringtone sound of like Doppio.
Oh, they're like,
a phone call. I was like, oh, how perfect.
Amazing.
All right, I like this list so far.
Yeah, cool. 4. It's looking pretty good. Let's move on to part 4. That's right at the top.
Akira Otoyoshi. He's fun. He's a
Who's this guy?
Dude. Yeah.
Who is this guy?
You're asking who he is. You're like,
yeah, I'm actually asking.
Oh, this guy was no. He's what's his name? Red Hot Chili Pepper. He's a stand user.
Oh, okay, sure.
I like that guy. Guitar boy. He's great. He's
Yep,
so fun. I would not
BLC.
have minded if he actually was the main final bad guy. He's just so entertaining.
B or C, your choice. A?
Oh, I say A. He's great.
Yeah, okay. All right.
He is fantastic.
It's a fun fight too. You're right.
Suji.
Aya Suji.
Another C tier.
Yeah, I don't think
She's
she
cool.
does like.
I love her a lot, but she doesn't get to really do anything as a character.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did start coming across like fan ideas and theories of like, oh, her and Yoshikage were classmates. You look at the picture, she's in the background.
Oh
so,
shit.
Like, oh, she might have like, oh, maybe she tried to be friends with Kira back in the day. I was like, oh,
damn.
And I saw like a really angsty comic of like Kira when he was trying to like change his face and he barged in. And she's like, oh my god, Yoshikage. He's like, hey, been a while. I'm gonna need something from you. I was like, oof. Oof, my heart, but that's fan content, not official.
Amazing. I kind of love that though. Thanks for the follow.
Hayato Kawajiri.
The buffest kid in all of anime.
I don't like
Hayato. Smart kid,
He's
but
smart.
also I don't
He's
like
a fucking
him.
Creep.
He
Why
is really
fucking
creepy.
spying on his parents. Well, you got fucking cameras in your parents' room, you fucking creep. I'll put him at D because you know he goes through a lot. As a non-stand user, he actually contributes.
I feel like he needs to go and see because like they're not beating Kira without him.
Yeah, but I'm still keeping him at D just because I don't like him.
Also, he gets to die over and over again.
I would have. You know what? Good ending. Here's what I wanted. Hayato dies and Kira's boning his mom. That's what I want. Shinobu deserved better than that shit kid.
Right.
All right, next up we have Ancient Joseph.
Ancient Joseph.
Joseph.
Ancient Joseph, shit dad, shit husband, C tier.
So you know what? B tier.
B tier?
He still tries his best.
What makes him a B?
He's a cheater. But that was only because they can continue the series.
I feel like he doesn't do anything in this part.
He was ready to bleed out for some random ass invisible baby he'd never met. He wants to be a good dad to Josuke, but it's been so long, it's awkward, and he's trying.
You reckon?
He was willing to throw his life away for this random ass baby to look cool in front of his son because he never had the chance to.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But again, he doesn't
right, I'll give him
much
a B.
through part 4, so he's
I'll give him a B. P tier. P for piss tier.
P for trying his best.
Josuke.
Josuke. Love. ILY. Best of the best. Love Josuke.
I feel like he's a good boy. He's not quite up there for me.
He's just a kid.
He's a good boy.
Up there. He is probably one of the kindest Jojos.
Find
next
out who
to Jonathan.
Kira is
We
to kill the
can't
kid.
compete with Jonathan, right? We literally can't compete with Jonathan. But he's such a kind-hearted soul. He's just some kid. And
yeah,
he's
just
he's the one who reminds you the most that right, our protagonist is a teenager. That's right.
Yeah, he's just a guy. Jotaro. Part 4 Jotaro?
Part 4 Jotaro.
Doesn't really do that much.
I like him better. He's so much better as a supporting role. And in part 4 we get better character. We get better character from him in that time when
he picks up dolphins.
When they beat Kira's dad, right? And Jotaro tells him, now say something cool, Josuke. Hit him with a cool one-liner. I was like, oh, okay. That explains a lot of part 3 Jotaro. That makes him this makes him a lot dorkier, and I like him more now.
Oh yeah.
So part 4 Jotaro,
Fuante's gonna hate raid if I don't move Josuke up.
You know what? Let me go live. Let me go live right now, Fuante, and I'll be right there with you.
All right, fine. You can peer pressure me. I'll take it.
Damn right.
I'll take it. All right. Nijimura. Jotaro is a good uncle.
Oh, is that?
This is older Nijimura. Keicho.
Okay. All right, Keicho.
With
B tier. I think Keicho's entertaining. He definitely ain't up there with the others. Actually.
Fun fight though.
I'm gonna move Darby to B, and I'm move Yeah, I'm moving Darby to be next to Kachel.
Daniel Darby.
Yep, I'm moving him next to Kachel, but really like Kachel.
Nah,
All
I
right.
don't like him that much.
Oh, I moved my Darby down.
Oh,
I moved my
okay,
Darby down.
yeah.
That's fine. That's
All right,
your
yeah.
ranking.
Yeah. That's I'm
You were
happy
just
with that.
waiting- You were just
'Cause then-
waiting to rank the brother higher, eh?
I love
You were
Terrence
just
Darby.
waiting. All right. Okay.
I love gamer Darby. Ken Oyanagi.
Ken Oyanagi, more like I will beat you up behind a pancake parlor. I hate kids. I hate kids. I hate bratty
who's this guy?
children. This is the rock paper scissors brat.
Oh
This is
yeah,
the
fuck
kid
him.
who I got out of my chair and cheered when Rohan punched him in the face. I clapped in the theaters when Rohan punched that child in the face.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Kira's dad.
Fuck that kid. That kid's ugly to look at too. Why your baby look like that? Damn.
Kira's dad.
Yoshiro
Snitches get
Kira.
stitches.
Snitches get stitches.
Snitches get stitches.
I'll beat you up behind a pancake parlor.
Kira himself.
Kira Yoshikage.
God tier.
God
He's
tier.
really good villain.
God tier. One of my all-time favorite villains.
Yeah.
I'd put you in ILY, but sir, you took an L. You lost. And also that whole, serial killer hand fetish thing. Can't forget that. Can't forget that.
Yeah.
You would
See-
be best of the best. I love you, but unfortunately, you are a weird hand boner man.
See, I do have a big bad that I'm gonna put in that tier, but later.
Is it from an odd numbered part?
No,
Oh,
it is
it's
not.
an even numbered part. Interesting. All right, next Koichi Hirose.
Koichi.
P
Part
tier.
4 Koichi. Yeah, middling to good.
Part 4 Koichi, as if he's in any other parts for a significant amount of time. As if.
I mean, we do have Part 5 Koichi.
As if there's any difference between Part 5 and 4 Koichi.
Kira is just a better Part 3 Dio. I approve.
Kira is a way better. Yep.
Yeah.
Approve.
Not
Not better than Part 1. Part 1 Dio's the best.
Nah. Like if I was doing like in tier ranking, it would probably be like, I don't know.
Something like that.
Something like this.
Something like that. I would have.
But I have like.
But we're just
Oi.
doing like in general.
Yeah.
Kakuin refuses.
He would never go in. He would never go in.
All right. Next we have
Hinoto.
Okay, yeah, this is the back guy. He's a fucking goof, but he's going in D because he doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But you know what he does do?
Die.
Get a mid-roll.
Ah! True. Part 5 Koichi's a 30.
Hold on. His character height sure as shit ain't.
I love mid-roll ads.
They're incredible, but no pre-roll.
No pre-roll. If you're raiding me, you're getting straight into content.
Immediately diving right into shit-talking kids.
Shit-talking kids. Hell yeah.
Who's next? Who did we just rank?
Oh,
the back guy. The back guy.
Yeah.
He's funny because he moves like a little freak.
Don't look at
but
me.
Doesn't do anything.
Don't look at me.
D for don't look at me. D for don't look at me.
Exactly.
Mikitaka.
Alright, Alien Man? Alien Man?
Mikitaka.
Is he an alien? I reckon he's
an
A.
alien.
He's a cool character.
A for alien. He's just fun. Wish he got to do more.
A for Iraqi
like,
forgot.
For the entertainment that he brings is A tier.
I can't believe
Nijimura father.
I can't believe that this guy is like Mikitaka is like the origin of Iraqi forgot. Because people asked him like, is he actually an alien or like does he have a stand or what? And he's like, I actually can't remember. Bring him home
Can't,
to
I
space.
don't remember, but you know what? Sure. Whatever works better for you.
Whatever you think.
Okuyasu's dad, who
Yeah,
is just
does
here to be
absolutely
ugly.
nothing. Absolutely nothing. But what about Okuyasu himself?
No, but literally don't remember his bad. Like, was he a good dad or a bad dad? Probably a bad dad because he worked for.
No, he
Tito.
was a good dear. He was a good dad.
Well, I
but,
don't
like,
remember who. Okuyasu, best of the best. I love you. Putting you
yeah,
right next to Josuke.
for sure.
Do not
Yep.
separate.
Yeah,
Keep them together.
for sure. Oi, Josuke.
Oi,
I see
Josuke!
you're in the I love you tier as well.
Oi, Josuke! All right. Remy Sugimoto. Literally,
Remy.
they could not have brought down Kira without Remy. Her design is
Badass.
great. Her character is great. The way she handles Kira at the end is great.
Yeah.
The fact that, you know, she literally threw Rohan. She threw like a 7-year-old Rohan out the fucking window. Yeet! To protect him. No, I'm putting her in best of the best. I love you. I love Remy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think she goes up there. You're right.
Speaking of best of the best, I love you. Throw a child out a window. Rohan. Best of the best. I love you. Throw that child out the window.
There's a lot of part 4 characters in that tier.
Part 4
Rohan's great.
Because part 4 is one of the best.
Right?
Part
Yeah,
4
that's
is
true.
incredible.
Part 4 was my favorite part.
Was. What's replaced it?
Part 7.
Get that. I get that. I think I need to
I love,
go back
like-
and reread part 7 because I really liked part 7. But part 4 is just like
I just love
peak for me.
I love part 7 because, like, Diego is not not like just outwardly a shit guy.
Villainous.
He's just like a really complex character.
Yeah, we can root for him. We can root for Dio now. We're allowed to root for him.
Hell
A
yeah.
little bit. Not too much, but we can still root for him.
Who the fuck is this guy? Ryohei. Is this
This
this is
Josuke's
Josuke's
grandpa.
grandpa, yeah. I think
You
he's only
get
just
God tier
mentioned.
for holding a gun up to Josuke's head. No, I'm kidding.
I think
No,
he only gets
He's in it.
Is he?
Yeah, no, at the beginning when Josuke's mom is introduced, right? She's walking down the street and she's getting like harassed by some guy and she breaks his nose on the car window, which is a great moment.
Yeah, right.
And then the guy's like, "Yo, officer, arrest that broad." He's like, "Oh, you do arrest that bitch." He's like, "What? Who? You mean my daughter?"
I still feel like he does absolutely nothing though.
No, yeah, he dies. He dies instantly.
Speaking of
Like, he's
dying
like he
instantly.
looks like he's a funny, goofy grandpa because he literally sneaks up on Josuke and puts a gun to his head and is like just treating it like it's fucking nothing. You fucking
Yeah, I love
lunatic.
assaulting my grandkids.
Oh, that kid loves it. He's just having fun. He's just having fun with his grandkid.
Speaking of
Grandpas
people
are
who
rough. That's how
die
it is.
instantly,
Shigechi.
Shigekio.
D.
Yeah, D.
D, go die. Ugly baby.
kind of shit stand, kind of shit character arc, and extremely shitty death.
Yep. For the only, like, what should have been the impactful death of the series, or, you know, part 4, it goes to him. No.
And it's not even
Glad
impactful. It's
glad
way too
you were
funny.
Glad
It's-
you were the sacrifice.
it's
so
so
fucking
funny.
funny. That bit where he's like bleeding to death and he's all fucked up looking.
Yeah.
And the girls are like, "Should we help him?" Ew, no, he's gross looking.
Right?
The last fucking things you hear in your life. He's gross looking. Let him die.
Poor kid.
All right.
Shinobu Kawajiri.
Shinobu Kawajiri. Best of the best. I love you.
She deserved better.
She
Wait.
deserves Kira.
Where the fuck did she go? Oh, here.
So here's the thing. I don't know if you agree or disagree. You know what? One of two things could have happened between her and Kira. I could fix him, and she does. Or I can make her worse. And she's totally down with the murder stuff.
Ooh.
And now the partners
I kind of like that. Kind of like that.
Either of those two endings felt completely viable.
I'm here for that, actually.
Both of them felt totally viable. I
Just-
can fix him. I can make her worse. They
Just
both
fuck
feel
the
good
kid
for
off
her.
and just, like, partners in crime. I'm in.
Partners in crime. She's incredible. She is incredible. Love her. Anyways, we have
Deserved way better.
How the fuck do I read this name?
Tamami?
I'm zooming in. Tamami, there we go. Mr. Lockman, D.
Mr. Lockman,
lame,
D. Yeah.
lame. Imagine losing
Is
to
he a
Koichi
snitch?
at the beginning of his
Is
arc.
he a snitch?
You know what? I don't
He
have
kind of
that
is.
tier, but
He
yeah,
kind of
he's a
is.
snitch.
He's kind of a snitch.
Get stitches.
All right. Tama. Kira's cat.
The cat.
Bring him
The
D.
cat grass.
Cat
I'll put
grass?
this in C for cat.
See? C for
Yeah,
cat.
that's the
Yeah,
cat stand. That's the
I'm in.
plant stand.
I'm in.
If it weren't for this cat, right, we wouldn't have gotten that moment of Kira going, "Oh shit, my heart's racing. She's okay though. Wait, why do I care? I don't. It's not like I have
Oh, yeah,
feelings
that's
for
right.
her or anything. I'm just okay, so nobody knows that I'm a serial killer. It's not that I'm
Yeah,
falling
that's right.
in love.
That's
You're falling
right.
in love, loser.
Also merged with Kira's stand later.
Yep. All right. Next we have Paperboy.
Oh, that's
D
this guy?
tier.
Yeah.
D tier. I didn't care for you.
Mm-hmm.
You had a cool fight. I didn't care for you as a character.
Josuke's mom?
Tomoko Higashikata. Josuke's mom has got it going on.
Yeah.
She can go into
give her
P
an-
tier. Because again, she doesn't get to do much, but she's just a fun character.
Mm-hmm. Kira's just Asuka from Evangelion, confirmed.
All right. Tonio,
Ah, come on.
Mr. Italian man, God tier.
Yeah, for sure. He just wants to
God
cook a
tier.
good meal.
He's,
He just
that's
wants
all
to
he
cook
wants
a
to do is cook a good meal.
He just wants to be a good chef. I gotta stand. I'm gonna make the best food ever, and it's gonna heal you. You're gonna
It's
feel better when you eat
incredible.
my food.
Bellissimo. Love him. God tier.
Yeah.
All right. Snitches get stitches. I
Yeah.
will beat you up behind Pancake Parlor for this kid.
Fuck off. Fuck off, dude.
Fuck off with this guy. Fuck off with him. Right? When Rohan, like, he already was a shit guy, and then Rohan read his, like, thoughts. It's like, oh, he's fucked up. Go to jail. Go to jail.
go
Jail.
directly to
you.
jail. Directly to
Go
jail.
directly to jail. I'm beating you up. You did not deserve to be in that end shot with everyone as the survivors. You also
Thanks for
should
the
have
follow.
blown up and died.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, congrats on the follow.
Thank you.
All right.
Toyohiro.
Toyo Hero.
Kanadaichi.
See, I remember his fight. I don't remember his character. I'm putting you in who.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
have
have time to
absolutely,
try and remember you.
absolutely no idea who it is. But who is
Yo,
Anjiro?
Anjiro.
Yo, Anjiro.
I will
I reckon
beat you up
P.
behind the Pancake Parlor.
I'm putting him in
I
P
will
because he's
beat
got an
you up.
entertaining character arc, and he also comes back after he dies as a rock.
Fair enough. I will still beat him up behind a Pancake Parlor. Yukako's fun.
Mhm.
Yukako also gets B tier.
Yeah.
Because
Doesn't
she
do
just
that
kinda
much, but
she just kind of
yeah.
disappears after.
Mhm.
She comes back for one arc, but then that's an arc revolved around Koichi.
Yeah, I'm in. And the last
Yuya
character.
Funagami. Yuya.
Um,
I'm literally dancing between A. You know what? B, because he shows up super late, doesn't do much.
Mhm.
If he was in the
on
story
board.
earlier and got to be in more scenes, I would put Yuya in A. Yuya's fun. He's a freaky little guy with the weird sniffing powers, but I dig him.
Yeah, I'm on board. Angelo is the first rock human.
Oh my god. Alright, Part 5 time.
We'll get to rock humans later.
We will get to rock humans later.
Part 5 time. Where are we? Here. No, that's part 6.
There we go. That's part 6. Part 5
yellow.
is yellow.
It's gold.
All the
It's
way at the
gold for
bottom.
Golden Wind.
Oh, gold. First we have Abakyo.
Abakio.
Abakyo.
He's got
I'm
a
saying.
cool stand. But
He's got a cool stamp. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say it. He doesn't do much.
Diva
Pisses
dies
in a
too early.
teacup.
Diva dies too early.
It dies too. You know what? Didn't die early enough. I'd have forgiven his lack of development if he died way sooner. All he
Look,
does is
that's
piss in
fair.
a teacup.
That's extremely fair.
Like, I feel like I liked Leon Abakio for a while, and then I realized, oh no, I just liked all the ship art with him and Bruno. But then I
Diva
realized you kind of do
teacup.
nothing. You're just kind of a like. I like that he doesn't like Giorno for no reason. Just like I don't fucking trust this new guy.
He's the
he
only
doesn't get to
smart
do
one
much.
in the fucking crew. They're all supposed to be mafia, and this guy is like, I don't trust the new guy.
That's mafia, baby.
That's how mafia works.
That's how mafia works. All right. Speaking of mafia, Bruno Bucciarati.
You can tell a liar by their taste. I think he's A tier.
All right, and now are you lying? A tier.
He's got a really cool stand.
God tier.
God tier?
Bruno Bucciarati is God tier.
Alright.
Not best of the best, I love you, but God tier character. Solid fucking character. Amazing fights, great action, great.
He's got good development too.
Knows to be serious when he needs to be serious. Can be fun and have a good time. Laughs, great caring, amazing person.
We got another actually.
Actually, the reason he doesn't like Giorno. Oh, Frank didn't put like. Oops, sorry, nerd. Typo the chat. Get timed out. Ban,
L plus ratio. L plus ratio.
L plus ratio plus typo plus you look like your emoji. And here's a cop. He has the same mindset of Giorno. He is deep down projecting Giorno hating himself. Okay, you know what? Thank you for reminding me. Bakio goes even lower. I'll beat you up because you are a cop.
Oh, fucking A-cab, actually. Yeah.
All right, let's see. Next we have Cardinal. I wish I could put you in Who, but I can never forget that face, so I'm putting you in I will beat you up behind a pancake parlor.
Yeah, I don't like this guy at all.
Beat you up behind a pancake parlor.
But what about Chocolata?
No, I made a minor spelling mistake. My point isn't valid. It's the law. It's the law.
He's a
All
cop,
right,
so he's a snitch.
Chocolata also goes in I will beat you up. He's entertaining, but I need to beat you up behind a pancake parlor.
I don't think being a cop
Fucking
makes him a snitch for sure.
He was
he's also
a snitch. Actually.
He's also like he was a shit cop.
Shit cop, shit character.
All right, Turtle, Coco Jumbo.
Oh, did we already put Chocolata down?
Yeah, we're beating him up.
Yeah, beat him up. Okay. Coco Jumbo. Best of the best. I love you. If you have a problem with this fucking turtle, I'm leaving right now.
I have zero problem with the turtle.
Then best of the best. Best of the
It's
right
there.
where he
It's
deserves.
a turtle.
Right where he deserves to be.
Also Polnareff becomes him later on.
And then we have Diavolo. Diavolo's entertaining. However, below Dio, below Kira.
Yeah.
Diavolo's evil. He's evil. Probably the most evil villain in JoJo. Just downright evil.
But he doesn't have a reason to be evil. He's just evil because he wants to be evil.
He's evil because he wants to be evil.
I reckon A.
Tier.
Yeah.
He's still. Yep. He plays his part.
But can we
He's part of
agree?
a good villain.
Can we agree? Doppio, best of the best. I love you.
Oh, absolutely, Doppio, best of the best. I love you. Doppio deserves the world.
Doppio is such a good boy.
So glad.
He's such a good boy.
So glad we agree.
Also, not the big bad of the series.
Not the big bad. Could have been.
Doppio
all right, where do you
tier?
stand? Doppio original body? Yes or no? Doppio was the original personality? Yes or no?
Ooh, probably.
100%. I
Probably.
think Doppio was the original body.
Knowing like the little that I know about stuff like DID and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's way more likely.
Who's
according to Jorge Joestar. Who's next? Fugo.
Fugo.
I think so. The
Let's
thing
put
with
him next
Fugo,
Mm-hmm.
the thing with Fugo is that like
We're not counting Purple Haze feedback. Doesn't count.
no,
Doesn't
no.
count.
It's not canon. The thing with Fugo is that Araki knew that he made the stand like way too overpowered, so just killed him off.
No,
But
he
I think
said that he was gonna write Fugo to betray the team, but he recently like was going through some hardships with friends and like it just heartbreak. Like
Oh,
he
he
was
just-
too heartbroken. He couldn't write a friend betraying another friend
Because he was being betrayed by his friends.
because
Oh,
he
shit.
either lost a friend, he like someone he knew like passed away, Or just like
okay.
he had a rough patch with some people that he knew and just like couldn't bring himself to write like a betrayal. So he's like, I'm just
okay. I think his character is better than Abakio though.
his character
not
is
a
better
cop.
than a Bakio.
He's not a cop, but I'm
I'll
putting
put
him
him
in
at
D.
C tier.
C?
I'll put him at C because my Bakio's at D because I don't have snitches get stitches.
Oh, sure.
I only have I'll beat you up.
Oh, sure. That's where I put my Abakio in the like.
For sure. Gihacho. Love his fight, but as a character, he's funny. He's funny.
Absolutely insane.
He's a fucking riot. But I don't think he's that good as a character. So like C or D, yeah.
Yeah. I'm putting him in D.
He's a fucking riot, and I love his fight is also one of my favorites. Such a good fight. So entertaining through and through.
Really good fight.
They did an amazing job adapting that fight.
Mm-hmm. But I think he was like the worst half of that fight.
Speaking of amazing fights, it is Giorno Giovanna, A tier.
Yeah, I agree.
A tier. Giorno is an A tier character. I wouldn't really put him at God tier just because unfortunately Bruno steals a lot of the limelight.
Yeah, like even
and the potential for him as a character being Dio's son just isn't explored, and there's missed opportunities. He's fucking great. Easily cemented as one of my faves the moment he killed Porpo using the fucking banana.
Oh, fantastic.
But like he's got tons of great moments, and sometimes little things, right? Where they're looking for a bucket, where
no, you know what?
Fugo gets pulled into the mirror world, right? And Giorno is looking for him, and he's literally checking behind the mirror.
Yeah.
Right,
So
Fuente, I hear you, but
yeah,
Giorno has more emotional range.
I'm actually
shows more emotion.
I'm actually saying that like, I think Giorno should be higher. I think he should be in God tier because some of the stuff that he does like end game, like that final fight where he gets Gold Experience Requiem is so fucking cool. But yeah, he's like
such a good fight. No,
he's a bit of a Gary Stu. He's a bit of a Gary Stu, so he loses bucks.
A lot less than Jotaro though, because guess what?
Sure.
Giorno has to make sacrifices. Hey, remember that time Giorno lost both his arms?
Giorno's got flaws.
Like Giorno has to like make sacrifices. What does Jotaro sacrifice? Jotaro doesn't make any sacrifices.
Jotaro is just a guy.
And I'll admit, Jotaro gets better. I love part 4 Jotaro, but I think Jotaro's better. Not Jotaro. I think Giorno's better. Fuck, you got me fucked up. I just think Giorno is the better version of Jotaro.
For sure. I reckon Giorno definitely is higher than Jotaro, but
Giorno is just more entertaining.
Yeah, because he does we got a mid-roll.
His victories are like believable, right? Like he works for those victories. A lot of Jotaro's victories feel handed to him. Like these ads that you just received.
Mary Sue was fabricated to exclude women from Star Trek fanfiction. Wait, what? Really?
Oh my god. You know what?
That's,
You know, I'm kind of not shocked. You know what? I'm kind of not shocked that like a big term like that originates from Star Trek of all things.
Yeah. Also, like, fan fiction. Those communities are like mostly all trash.
That's just how it is.
And how it do.
I mean, it's like the older and bigger and more popular a thing is, the more easy it is to spot the trash in it.
Yeah, for sure. Because it becomes more apparent. Anyway, Giorno, A. Solid.
Giorno, A.
Solid A.
I like him a lot better than Jotaro 3.
For sure. Illuso.
Who? Hold on, I'm looking.
Oh,
him! He was fun.
Yeah,
he was fun. And I really, really like La Squadra, but definitely a C tier out of the La Squadra.
Doesn't really do that much.
C tier.
Yeah.
All right. Next we got
Part 5 Jotaro.
I'll just put him Part 4. It's the same character. It's the same character.
Yeah, But I think he like does even less in part 5. He's just like, hey Koichi, go to Italy.
Fair.
I'm putting him
Fair.
1 tier lower.
D for does less, I guess. But it's like I just see like these versions of these characters as just part 4 again. Like I don't see like them actually being characters, so them being here feels a bit redundant. But we gotta rank them all.
Yeah, gotta rank every single one.
Speaking of which, Koichi right next to part 5, Jotaro. Bit redundant that they're there.
Yeah, they absolutely do nothing. Like Koichi's like, I'm in Italy.
Extensions of their part 4 characters.
I got my luggage stolen. Melone.
Another.
Which one's this guy?
The baby stand. The one who has the
he turns
that impregnates the lady and then she
really yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Entertaining. Di molto. Like entertaining, but
he's Di molto? D. D for Di molto.
D for Di molto. You are a creep and you need to get beaten up. Guido Mista.
Mista.
I need to hear it. Gun to your head without thinking. Where's Mista going?
A. No, fuck it. God tier.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, God tier.
That's what I thought. Mista
His
is
like
fucking incredible.
I'm gonna shoot myself 1 billion times because that's the only way I can do damage.
Someone did the math and counted how many times Mista has shot himself, and he has shot himself more than he's shot his opponents.
I believe it.
Mista's gun has.
He's only got a 5-shot revolver.
Shot himself more than anyone else.
Mista's a cool bro who likes wine and cheese.
Where are we putting Narancia? I really like Narancia, but I'm gonna put Narancia right next to Giorno.
Yeah, he doesn't do that much.
I don't think Narancia compares to Bruno and Mista.
Yeah,
but Narancia is still fucking great.
I'm 100 with you.
Oh, speaking of God tier,
Pericolo. You reckon he's God tier? I don't think he does enough.
He's God tier. What do you mean? He's best of the best. I love you, Pericolo. No. he just hands him off to Trish.
Yeah.
And then K-words himself.
P.
Just
P for Pericolo.
Nah, I'm just putting him in D. Doesn't do anything.
D. Yeah, fair.
All right.
P for Pesci.
Speaking of P though.
No, fuck off. No.
Pesci's
Pesci's A tier.
A
Come on.
tier.
Come on.
Listen, Pesci's good. Prosciutto.
You reckon prosciutto's better than Pesci?
Prosciutto, I think prosciutto's better than Pesci. Prosciutto's better than Pesci. Pesci gets P tier at the least.
P for Pesci?
I'll give P for Pesci.
I think prosciutto's going in that tier as well.
No, prosciutto's going in A for me.
Pesci's got morals, dude.
Who's got morals? He throws them right out the window.
Oh yeah.
And right in the fight with Bruno's like, damn, I thought you were gonna be cool like that, like prosciutto, but no, you're just scum like the rest of them. Chinette, die.
Yeah, all right.
You're willing to do anything to win. I thought you'd have been cool, but you're trash.
You know what's fun about this tier list for me is that like I don't remember half of the shit that's going on, and it's like fairly fresh in your mind.
You know what's really funny about that is that I am shocked at how much I remember. Here's the thing, right? I sure do love being poor and American and having no access to healthcare and all that, because Lord knows, right? As far as I'm aware, because I'm too broke to get diagnosis, I am neurotypical. But Lord knows I have holes in my brain. When I talk to people about stuff, I was like, wait, you're supposed to remember things from your childhood?
Undiagnosed ADHD gang?
You're supposed to remember things from high school? You need to remember things from past last month?
Let's fucking
go. Oh, shit. I have to remember things? If I can describe my mind, it is Swiss cheese. But apparently you've cut into that Swiss cheese and revealed the center that is abundance of JoJo knowledge I forgot was even there.
There's just like a whole like wheel of brie inside, and it's just
bipolar memory loss. Woo, says Sand.
Hell yeah.
So whatever I got going on, not a clue. But as far as I'm aware, as long as I'm undiagnosed, I love to piss off my friends with this, right? Because they all got their diagnosis, ADHD, bipolar, all that stuff, right? And then I was like, I'm neurotypical. They're like, fuck you, you're not. I'm like, undiagnosed, it's okay.
Technically. Actually.
Undiagnosed, so I'm, you know what? Don't got a problem. Everything, you know what? Neurotypical. Rip to you, but I'm different.
Fuante's brain has just missed his body after
Literally.
the White Album fight.
So yeah, like I said, Swiss cheese.
Yeah, fair. Very fair.
All
right.
Cheese, right?
Polnareff.
In French dishes, probably. I don't know. I don't know anything about the French. Polnareff. All right.
He's going right up there.
Polnareff.
Right up there. Love him.
Love him. Here's the. Where'd you put him?
Right next to Part 3 Polnareff.
Right next to Part 3 Polnareff.
Best of the best.
I'm putting.
Best of the best.
I don't know if Part 5 Polnareff is as good as Part 3.
Dude turns into a turtle.
Yeah, but that's not literally him doing it. That's something being done to him.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, God tier.
Yeah,
he's pretty good.
God tier A.
He's pretty good. He's
But
got
a
all
lot
the
of that
info. He's got all the info about
a lot of that
Diavolo too.
is like the weight carried over from like oh my god, I can't believe they fucking brought back Polnareff things, versus him just getting to stand as a character and do more.
But also disabled character representation.
Disabled representativity. Also, he just looks.
He's in that wheelchair.
He
looks
got a weird,
fucking
dumb
sick.
eye patch, but it works.
He looks fucking
got a
sick.
Dumb eye patch, but it works, and I don't know why. It's because the rest of his fit is dumb, but it works.
Yeah, I think he's God tier.
With hair like that, you're not allowed to dress like normal drip. You gotta invent your own drip, and he made it work.
Oh yeah, for
Anyways,
sure. Dude's a
speaking
style
of drip,
champion.
let's talk about Polpo's brains dripping on the wall.
I
D tier.
I think he's a pretty cool character though. See?
I like his stand a lot more than him. He's whatever. He's D tier for me, only because his death was really rad and his stand is really rad. But as a character,
He kind of does nothing.
This
though.
is one of those moments
You're
where
right.
I would put him D and his stand like A or God tier.
Oh, for sure. His stand is fucking
But
sick.
he's at the bottom, but his stand goes way up top.
Yeah, I mean, we're not like separating them here, so I'm putting him in C.
Speaking of great stands and great characters, though, Risotto Meta.
Wait, risotto? Oh, did you already put prosciutto on?
Oh, I thought we already discussed prosciutto.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just putting him in P. P for prosciutto.
Fair enough.
Risotto nero.
A tier.
Yeah. Cool fight. Cool guy.
Cool fight. Cool guy. One of my all-time, if not my all-time favorite fight.
Really?
Actually, you know what? There's one fight in part 7 that I think is better, but Metallica versus King Crimson, one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Definitely probably second. First,
yeah, right.
Now that I think about it, I think my number one favorite fight is Crazy Monsters versus D4C. I love that fight.
That's a good fight.
I didn't mention the character names, I mentioned the stand names, but you know what I'm talking about.
Scary Monsters?
On the train. Scary
Monsters. Chocolate Disco. That's a cool fight too, actually.
Ooh.
Part 7's got a lot of really cool fights in it.
I think what I like about Part 7's fight-wise is that there's hardly any humanoid stands. And that really like lets them go. That lets Araki go wild with it. Because well, they can't just punch each other. They ain't got no arms.
Yeah. D4C is probably one of my favorite stands in like all of JoJo.
D4C is neat.
Alright.
Sale. This was the guy who could stop things in midair. And
I don't really remember
was one of
his
the
fight.
first people to shoot Mista back. It's when Mista like.
Is he White Album?
No, White Album was Gihachio.
Oh, right. Yeah.
White Album, Gently Weeps.
Gihachio. Gihachio was the like
ice guy.
Yeah, and he like I don't like French people
He's
or whatever it was.
He's an angry video game nerd.
yeah, exactly.
No. Sale is he's the guy who could stop things in midair, and the first person, I think he's the first person to get Mista to shoot himself. So points for that, but D tier because he's whatever.
Yeah.
He's whatever. Next we have I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Scolippi.
Sloppy Toppy. You get who? You get who? I am looking at you. I'm positive that's
is this
the
the shot guy?
with the stick. No, I think Shark Guy is no. Shark Guy and Little Gay Boys, they're coming up.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No. This is that's the guy with the balloon stand. I say balloon, it's like the one who would like deflate people.
Oh, yep.
The one who
yep.
got torture danced. The
Ah,
one who
yeah,
got Fortnite
yeah.
default danced on. I am listen, all right. You can't prove me wrong.
No,
If
you're right.
Part 5 took place in modern day, they would 100% be doing the Fortnite default dance.
Hang on, I need to see if this is a thing already.
Jojo Fortnite dance. Jojo Part 3, but everyone Fortnite dances. Jojo Part 1, but everyone Fortnite dances. Part 7, but everyone Fortnite. Part 6, but everyone Fortnite. Part 4, but everyone Part 2. Oh my god.
Wait, I think I found it.
Torture dance goes with Fortnite default dance.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Okay, actually, yeah, I'm putting this on stream. Hang on. This is important. God.
It's so good.
Yeah, this is exactly the content that I wanted.
Look at the way they're grooving.
Yep.
But now we need an edit of their torture dance going with the default dance. Like they're doing their dance, but the default dance is in the back. Oh well, I'm sure it exists somewhere, but let's get back to this.
That was exactly what I needed to say.
Again, like, you can't convince me that they wouldn't be default dancing if.
Oh, they would for sure be doing exactly that.
Naranja exclusively plays as Peely. He exclusively plays as Peely skins in Fortnite.
I like that idea. Who's camping the Chug Jug? Secco. Good boy. Good boy. A tier. A tier.
Why?
He's literally just a good boy. He's a good dog.
No. He's a good dog. This is the moment your heart stops, your dog looks at you and it says perish is what the kind of dog he is.
Isn't that awesome?
He says perish. And then just curb stomps you.
I'm in. I'm totally in.
I know.
If part 9 was based on part 5, they were gonna start flossing.
Oh, they better fucking true. If JoJo lands
just floss on him.
Part 5, they better fucking floss. No, I want default dance. I want manga panel default dancing. All right, Squalo.
Squalo.
Squalo Tizana.
Oh, this is the shark guy? Wait.
I believe Squalo is the shark guy and Tizana is the talking heads.
Yes. His stand is named Oasis. He gets A tier. The very hot gay guys.
The very hot gay guys.
I mean, I feel like that puts them both in A tier then.
You know what? It'd be a hate crime. It'd be a hate crime if we put them any lower.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll put them in P tier because I just don't think as characters they're more.
I actually really like that fight though. I really like that fight.
As characters, I don't like them as much as the other people I have in A tier. So I'm put them at P tier.
Actually, yeah. No, you're right, because everyone in A tier is actually better than
everyone in A tier is actually really solid. We can't let our LGBT biases get to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're gay, bitch. Me too, but I'm still alive and kicking. I didn't get T-posed on by some 15-year-old when I died because I didn't die.
Amazing.
That's literally what happens in that fight. Like,
if I'm at your funeral, I'm 100% T-posing on you, by the way.
Oh, I'm assuming you'll get to be there. Assuming, sure.
Assuming,
okay.
Yeah, assuming.
Trish, where are we putting Trish?
I love Trish. She's a badass. Hey? God tier?
Putting her in P. Putting her in P.
P?
You don't like
Spice Girl?
I like Spice Girl, but Spice Girl doesn't get enough screen time. She has one really cool fight, and then
actually
doesn't get to do much afterwards. It takes her a really long time for her stand to awaken, and by the time it does, it's like, cool, her stand is awakened. She's no longer afraid. Her arc's over. We're not using her anymore.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
Also, I misremembered. So we put Sloppy Toppy, whoever the fuck. We put him. We were like, oh, he's the boat guy. That would be Mario.
Oh, that's
Mario Zucchetto. The moment I saw that ugly fucking sperm hair, I was like, oh,
wait. All right,
you're
well, hang
a boat
on.
guy.
He's still going down here. So who is Scolipi? Well, then he has to go here then.
Yeah, who's?
Because we totally confused him with someone else.
Yeah, no, Scolipi absolutely belongs in who?
Hang on, I'm looking him up.
Jojo Scolipi. What do you do?
A minor but influential character? Excuse me? Who the fuck are you?
Oh!
Rolling Stones?
Oh!
Oh!
You're the Jesus guy!
He's the Jesus guy.
So, okay. Here's the thing. It's because the image used here is really zoomed in, right? This is Rolling Stones guy, alright?
It's Rolling Stones, yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, it definitely
we
deserves
to do this. He deserves higher because he's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm putting him in D. See? D.
I'll put him at C.
I'm putting him in D because, like, didn't
remember who he was.
Didn't remember who he was. Yeah, exactly.
In all fairness, right, if the image was a little more zoomed out and I saw the purple hair, I'd be like, oh, I know you.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it was way too zoomed in, so I was like, who?
That's fair. I didn't really have a choice. Part 5's done. Oh shit.
Part 5's done.
Hell yeah. Damn, we're actually like speeding through this.
You would think, but we have 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah, but that's only, I think there's like 14 in a row. I think we're like more than half done.
Part 6 time.
Part 6.
Starting off with Anasui.
Anasui. I'm going to marry this man.
A tier. He is fucking stupid. He is stupid. He is so dumb. But
marrying this fucking himbo.
Not a good person, but an entertaining one.
I mean, he's 100% a murderer.
And then Anakis, who? You're not my Anasui.
Yeah, wait, who the fuck is this guy?
Anakis? That's
he's alt universe Anasui. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. And then we have
I think they all go there.
Dan, so this is where we start going. So now that we're past part 5, this is where we start going. Who?
So this is D and G.
D and G.
You
are who? Immediately for me, you're who?
I feel like
with a baseball cap or an eye patch. I remember. I don't.
D and G is one of the like 4 fighters when Jolene goes to the maximum security ward.
During that weird like dragon arc.
Yeah.
Okay,
and he's
so
the
absolutely who. Absolutely who.
He's 100% who. He like his stand is has the like corrosive saliva.
Okay, I don't remember this, but that's fine. Take your time explaining it because mid rolls are rolling.
Oh, mid rolls, lol. Vegan lipstick.
All right, and we're back.
Hell
We're
yeah!
a lot shorter this time around.
Oh, nice. Maybe they were like, wait. Still says that I've got an ad in progress. Oh,
weird. It only played one for me.
Fuante's gonna get Adobe Photoshop. You mean you didn't already get it from a totally legal repository?
You tell me you didn't come free installed with your Xbox?
Everyone has Uno. You have Uno.
Yet again, Dio.
Part 6 Dio. You know what?
You know what? I can't.
I'm putting him in A.
Bring him.
He's not up there. He's in A tier.
He's not up. He's not.
He does nothing.
Because he just doesn't.
He doesn't do shit.
He's philosophy. It's not the Dio that we wanted.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
But it's the Dio we deserved. It's the Dio we deserved. You have Uno, you fucking dick. Everyone has it.
Doesn't do much. He's he only gets to be high because he's Dio, but otherwise.
Yeah, he's the worst Dio for sure.
You would honestly go in who because of what little he does.
Yeah, I like his philosophy though.
It's whatever.
He's influential.
Then we got
Donatello versus.
He was
Who's this dude?
he looks really familiar. He was one of Dio's sons, right?
Oh, he's in that. He's in that part.
I believe he's the one when like
The Brando family. No.
yeah, he's the one that I remember him being like underground
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, Underworld. Underworld's a cool stand. That's the
I don't remember what it does. So you know what? I'm sorry, Donatello.
No, Underworld is a really fucking cool stand. It's like he like gets the memories out of the soil and traps people there. So like he traps them in the plane that's gonna crash.
Yeah, that's what I remember. I remember her being in the plane.
Yeah.
But I don't remember him as a character.
Okay, yeah,
Other
that's
than
fair.
him standing there menacingly. So who?
Yeah. His stand is really cool, but he as a character does absolutely nothing.
Now we have Emporio.
Emporio Al Nino.
Like,
You know what? I
Hola,
kind of want to put him
Nino.
like I want to put him high, but I don't think he does that much.
he literally finishes the fight, but I don't think he deserved to be the one to finish the fight.
I want to put him in C.
He gets C or D. I put him in D. I didn't care for Emporio.
That's fair.
Whose
Here's
cringe
the
ass Nene baby is this? Come pick him up. All right.
Why is there a baby in this prison?
Earlier we were talking about
Okay.
gays.
Okay, so my
God
thing about
gay.
Poochie.
Mm-hmm.
My thing about Poochie is that he is the protagonist of part 6.
Oh.
This is like when I was reading it for the first time, this was the thing that just popped into my head. Like probably when they start talking about his backstory, and then I kept going with it, and like then I read it again with that in mind, and it's like it's just like opens up this whole other chapter of JoJo if you read it from the perspective of Poochie is the protagonist. And like he literally just wants power.
I think when I go through my reread, I'll have to go in with that perspective.
He is my best of the best.
He's at least he's fun. I don't like him more than the others. Of the other villains, I like him more than Diavolo.
Yeah,
but he's still A tier.
for sure.
Still below
Yeah,
Dio.
that's fair.
Still below Kira.
Yeah, I just really like Made in Heaven.
You know what? I get that. All right. Hermes.
Hermes.
A tier. Hermes is real fucking cool, but like gay.
She's just real.
Less significant.
She's real.
The story goes on.
Yeah, for
which
sure.
is a damn fucking shame.
Yeah, she drops
Like, her
off
arc
like
wraps up
hard.
way too quickly and then is gone.
Yeah.
It's not written to be in any of the fights.
Okay, Plankton Girl. Foo Fighters. Best of the best. Best of the best.
Best of the best. Best of the best. Best fucking number one, and like her and someone else coming up are my two favorite characters, and they're always swapping.
Mhm.
They are so fucking great. Best of the best. I love you.
Oh yeah, Sing Moon too. That's actually a really good stand.
Whitesnake. First of all, just really cool as like
Whitesnake, cool design.
I love part 5 and 6 for the whole. We're gonna reveal the stand before we reveal the villain, and the stand. The villain speak to the stand. That shit was neat.
Yeah. Fuante, are you bad mouthing my Foo Fighters right now in my chat?
What, Fuante? Do you want to get removed everywhere all at once?
I will actually time you out.
Oh, I will beat you to a pulp myself.
I'll just make a new.
Fuante goes in the beating you up behind the pancake parlor. How dare?
How dare you? Foo Fighters is obviously the best.
Think
Okay.
as much.
All right, backpedaling.
Oh, you're joking? I wasn't. I'm still gonna beat you up. It's what Foo Fighters would have wanted.
I love Foo Fighters.
All right, next one.
Gloria Costello. This is
Who?
Yeah, she's Hermes' sister, but like.
Oh, you're the sad backstory. Okay, who?
Yeah, exactly.
The green baby. This thing's
green
fucking ugly, and I'm gonna beat it up to a pulp behind the pancake parlor.
Yep. Cool fight though.
Neat fight, but I'm gonna beat you up.
Guccio. This is one of the guys who attacks in the maximum security prison.
Okay, so
and he's not the guy with the dragon stand, so like I don't give a shit.
who? Yeah, just who?
Wait, is he the guy with the dragon stand?
No, he's not the guy with the dragon stand.
He's the guy that's Kenzo.
Yep, Kenzo's the one with the dragon stand.
Guccio is the guy that grows old and dies.
Guccio is who? Don't care. Didn't ask. L plus ratio plus you're not Gwes.
True.
Gwes is fucking crazy.
Gwes.
I wish Gwes was in the story more, but Gwes goes P. P rank.
She got a really cool story. What
Gwes
the fuck
is a fucking freak. I like how fucking weird and fucking
everyone is so bizarre in
but
part
I mean, it makes
6.
sense. They're in fucking prison.
Guccio's stand is the one that makes people really angry, by the way.
Oh, okay. And next we have Irene. She's pretty, but you're not my Jolene.
Yeah, who?
I'm sorry.
Who tier? Yeah.
John
all of the John Gallier, the guy that like doesn't even fucking exist. Yeah.
John Gallier for ass. Did you see that ass?
Fucking
my
guy's
God.
got cake.
Why has he got kink for days? Joking aside though, then like C tier.
No, I mean like I think he does go up because he's like his whole like
he's
P. I reckon
cool.
P. I reckon P.
P? I'm looking at my P. I'm looking at C.
The anime made his ass bigger.
As they should.
Of course, why not?
They made him even more caked up.
Alright, Jolene.
Speaking of ass, the kick-ass, badass Jolene. Fucking adore her. However, she gets sidelined a lot in some of these fights.
I think, I was gonna say she doesn't do enough. I think she's A.
She's like Jordan to me. Really cool, really neat fights, but doesn't get to do enough.
Yeah, because like she's got a neat stand, but it's not useful in many situations.
She uses it really cleverly.
Got some cool,
really cleverly. But then as the story goes on, doesn't get to use it as smart as much.
Yeah.
Doesn't get to be as creative with her stand.
Like even against Sea Moon, like she uses it once.
The Morbius strip was real neat.
You mobbing?
But it's like, oh, I know that's right. You can be really smart with your stand. It's a shame.
Yeah. No, you're right,
really
Fuente. She does
Jolene
need
a character.
She needs a soft and wet style stand upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
She needs a new like everyone else in this part gets a stand upgrade.
You can write around that, but Araki didn't want that. Like trying to come up with really versatile ways to use Jolene's stand.
It's trying to make less scary stews.
Part of the reason why I liked Jolene a lot was because her stand was so like unorthodox.
It's versatile.
Terms of, like, a protagonist stand.
It's
like,
really versatile.
Straight. That's so weird, but you know what? She can do a lot with it. But then she doesn't get to.
And then she doesn't. Yeah, you're right.
Then other people start fighting her fights. And her as a character gets...
She's got too many friends.
Her as a character becomes, I'm really tough and strong. And it's like, where's all that personality from the beginning?
She's got too many friends and she suffers for it.
Jolene in Act 1 is incredible. But Act 2 and 3 Jolene is just Jotaro again.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's a shame. Because Act 1 Jolene was like one of my favorite characters.
Stone Free is weaker in stand stats to Sticky Fingers.
And that's fine. Like, again, I don't care about stand power.
Yeah, she doesn't have to have like... She doesn't have to have Star Platinum.
Because she's creative.
Yeah.
But she doesn't get to be creative, which is a shame. So yeah. Star Platinum, Part 6 Jotaro.
Part 6 Jotaro. Good dad Jotaro. Yeah, I think he's up here. Wait.
We'll put him next to Part 4.
Yeah.
Part 4 and Part 6 are essentially the same.
Yeah.
He's pretty alright.
And also he's part of the story. He's part of the story.
Also, yeah, but then he's gone for a lot of it because he's in the coma. Comes back. Yeah, at least.
But he does more than, hey Koichi, go to Italy.
Okay, but does he do more than, hey Josuke, say something cool? He gets more screen time in Part 4 than he does in his own daughter's story. So I still think Part 4 Jotaro is the superior Jotaro.
He's definitely better than Part 3 Jotaro.
Definitely better than Part 3.
Yeah.
You know who's not better? Kenzo.
See,
I want to put him in
Kenzo's the
who,
guy
but
with
I'm
the
gonna
dragon
put
stand.
him- I'm gonna
He's
put
D.
him and I will beat you up
DLC?
behind a pancake parlor.
Ooh.
Because this was my least favorite chapter in the entire series.
The whole chapter
I don't remember
sucked.
what happened. I don't remember what happens, but I remember being bored and unentertained out of my mind.
So I can tell you about this fight. It's so fucking dumb. So
I don't remember much of it. I remember nothing. I just remember like the dumb dragon, and I just remember being like, I hate this fight. I hate this chapter.
yeah, I really hope the anime does this fight justice because it's so cool. So Kenzo's stand is actually super powerful. It's on like the level of fuck, what's it called? When D4C evolves, when he gets the Jesus. It's on that level because it's literally like here is the luck direction. You will not get harmed. You will it's exactly the same stand, except it's so powerful that it doesn't listen to him. Like he doesn't have enough badges. So he can't control it, and so when he's so the dragon stand goes up to Jolene and is like, hey, this is exactly how I work. If you want to beat me, then beat me.
Amazing.
And I really hope it's a slightly worse love train. Yeah, exactly.
Conceptually, that's really cool. In execution, awful, terrible.
Yeah, that's why I really hope the anime fixes it.
Easily my least favorite chapter, next to fucking strength. Hate that fucking gorilla. That gorilla makes it so difficult to recommend JoJo. It makes it so difficult, but thankfully it's in part 3.
Yeah.
And people have already experienced part 2, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, Dragon's Dream is like if Love Train was just like, hey, do you want to beat me? Here's how you can beat me.
I see. Here's the thing about that. I'm not for skipping. However, I will 100% agree. Everyone should just skip Dragon's Dream. Awful fucking chapter.
Fix it in the anime. I'm mad. I'm actually mad. I love that stand.
And then we have this guy, Lang Wrangler.
Lang Wrangler, the guy that
remember, he spits and changes gravity.
Yeah. Cool fight.
Cool fight. Lame character. D.
Yep.
And then we have the Warden. God tier, best of the best, new tier Warden.
Nah, he's a cop.
You know what?
Well,
yeah, beat you up behind a pancake parlor.
Not technically a cop, but he's a cop.
Cop adjacent.
Yeah.
Valid point. Beat you up behind a pancake parlor.
If you had Dragon's Dream just as a normal person, you'd fucking win at life every single time.
Would you?
Yeah.
The user didn't.
It's because he's not a normal person.
What makes you think you'll have enough Pokemon badges, huh?
Because I'm not going to try and fucking take over the world. I just want Dragon's Dream to tell me what lotto numbers to pick.
Win at life. Then you don't win at life.
Hey, Dragon's Dreaming. What numbers should I pick in the lotto? Thanks for the follow.
Hey, congrats for the follow.
Thunder McQueen. Thunder McQueen.
Thunder McQueen.
Oh shit! You got the snack emotes. Let's go.
Hey, Jormungandr, welcome in. So that's who the follow was.
Let's go. Yeah, I have my names turned off. Because a lot of people who are following are lurking and shit.
Totally get it.
They don't want to be called out. Love Dragon Dream, but not the user. Exactly. It's a cool stand. The user sucks.
The chapter sucked. The fight sucked. I hated that fight.
The fight should have been a lot better.
It was so boring. Literally, I can't remember it. I cannot remember Dragon's
I will
Dream.
die. I will die on the hill.
The only thing I remember is that I just didn't like that chapter. I was like, God, I almost dropped part 6 for a while because of that chapter.
Yeah, I will die on the hill that Dragon's Dream is a really fucking cool stand. But yeah, the manga,
conceptually, it's a cool
the
stand.
manga is just nah, I don't care about this. This is the I Ching. This is such a big list.
You have no idea. We've literally going through every character. Thankfully, not every stand, but every character.
Yeah. There are 229 characters from part 1 to part 8. Including at least 3 that are actually stands themselves. Thunder McQueen.
Thunder McQueen. D.
He dies. He dies.
D for dies.
Mirashan. I love Mirashan.
Mirashan. Oh!
She doesn't do that much, but she's cool.
No, yeah, that's, what do you call it? Part 6 Darby, essentially. No, she gets
yeah.
B. She gets, like, B.
Yeah. Yeah, she's part 6 Darby. Exactly.
I'll put her next to Gwess. Her and Gwess are little freaks.
Yeah, actually, John Gallier is not as good as Mirashan.
And then we have...
Muchia Mula.
I remember the eyebrows. I don't remember you.
Who are you? Who are you? Yeah. I'm curious. I'm gonna look her up. Mucha Mueller.
We just said we were gonna make the Who list first, so we don't have to look people up.
I'm actually just curious though. Oh, Jailhouse Lock. Oh, fuck. Fuck, that's such a cool fight.
Yeah, but...
Oh, but we didn't remember who she... Oh my god. That's like...
The user.
Yes. Oh my god, that fight is so fucking cool though.
We're ranking the user, not as a character. Not the fight.
Yeah. Yeah, and we just didn't remember who she was. Oh fuck, maybe she used Jailhouse Lock on us. we forgot who she was. It wasn't one of the 3 latest pieces of information.
That's so fucking true. Alright, and then we have Poochie's sister.
This is Poochie's sister?
And also Weather Report sister.
True. Yeah,
You're just backstory.
Does nothing.
You're just plot device.
Yeah.
Then we have Cowman. We have Cow Rods. Cow Rods!
Oh, that's this guy?
You get C for cow.
Alright, I'm happy.
You get C for cow.
I'm happy with this guy.
Romeo gets I will beat you up behind a pancake parlor.
What's Romeo's stand again?
Romeo's stand is being a little fucking...
Oh, he's the bitch that wants to kill himself?
What? No. The one who wants to kill himself is McQueen.
Oh, that's Thunder McQueen. Wait.
Romeo is fucking what's the term I'm looking for? He's a little fucking rich boy,
Oh, wait, he's the fucking yeah, right. He's the yeah. Yeah, no, he gets beaten up behind the pancake parlor for sure.
I'm beating you up behind a pancake parlor.
Yeah.
And then we have
Sports Max is who I was thinking of.
Yeah, Sports Max is what you're thinking of.
The guy who dies.
The guy who dies.
D for dies. Right? Yeah, he's the zombie stand. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have Ungalo.
Ungalo. I think this is one of the
fucking character.
He's a Dio son.
He's a Dio son. How? I don't know. Not one of Dio's genetics is on this motherfucker.
Like none of them got his looks.
he's the Disney man. This shit ain't making.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's the fan fiction guy.
Yeah, he's fan fiction.
Limp Bizkit.
Stand is cool, great fight. Lame person. Just dies in a fucking
D?
On an airplane. D, yeah.
We got an ad.
And then we have Westwood. Yep, there it is.
Which I love how they got Dario Brando's looks.
Oh my god.
I love how Limp Bizkit's stand isn't actually like evil or anything. It's just like hey, all of these fictional things are happening now. Have fun.
Fiction, it just happened. It's just things are real now.
Where's the Comrade guy? We put him in C tier for cow.
The unironic. We immediately put him in C tier.
C for cow.
Like without instantly we're like C tier. Cow.
Yeah.
Cow.
It was easy. It was simple.
No choice. And then this guy, I'm looking at him. I was like, wow, what a solid panel. I don't remember you. Who?
We'll take a look at the top tiers in 2, I guess. We can have a look. We got 2 more from part 6.
We're gonna take a look at a top tier real soon.
All right, Weather Report.
We have that guy, and then Weather Report left.
I love Weather
Whoever the
Report.
fuck that other guy was, you immediately dropped him in who?
Oh wait, he's another Dio son, but I don't remember what he does.
I don't remember what he does. He's got a neat zombie face.
Yeah, he's
But who?
insane
Who?
zombie posse. Weather Report.
Weather Report.
I kind of want to put him in God tier. He's a really
God
cool
tier.
character. He's a really cool
Really?
character.
He is really cool, but
Either A or God tier.
A is what I was gonna say. I don't
A?
see him. When I really like Weather Report. Weather
No,
Report
the ghost airplane fight was
that
this
was a
guy,
different deal.
Donatello. Yeah.
Yeah, that was Donatello.
Yeah, Weather Report. I guess he like heavy weather's really cool. But I guess other than that, he doesn't actually do that much.
He
has no memory. He has no memory.
But he doesn't. I just don't see him compared to the other people I haven't got to.
He's a plot device, I think.
He's a little more than plot device. He gets to fight and gets to do cool things. I remember his little cloud spacesuits, but yeah, no, he's not.
Oh, true. When they were fighting against
He's not Dio. He's not Kita. He's not
guy.
Dio again. He's not Caesar. He's not young Joseph. He's
on Diavolo
he's
level
not
for
even
sure.
A fraction of the horse, let alone the whole horse.
Yeah. All right. So that brings part 6 to an end then.
7. Yeah.
Okay, taking a quick look through our top tiers. So best of the best, good boy Jonathan, everyone's favorite. You can't go past a good Jonathan. The reason the heavy weather arc exists is the fact that he does have memories.
That's the whole point. Weather Report as a stand is terrible to have.
Yeah, imagine just like making frogs like poison frogs.
All right. Time for part
so,
7. Immediately starting off strong with the 11 men. They get D rank because they're not characters, but that fight was fucking sick.
Which one was the 11 men?
That was literally just 11 guys. Just 11 guys who kept appearing out of each other's dead bodies. And it was
that's them. Yeah.
No dialogue, just an old-fashioned like shootout.
Yeah, that was a cool fight.
Shootout, like, oh my god, the part 7 manga did an incredible job of just like conveying the speed at which that shootout was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like like going through those panels, I felt like it really was like, oh, this is the magic of manga. I feel like I'm watching it. I'm not reading. I'm not looking at static images. I'm in this fight.
Yeah, and they just keep coming up with their fucking dead bodies.
Yeah, they don't stop coming. They don't stop coming. Fetch the rules and hit the ground running. Didn't make sense. Just live for fun. They were so cool. But speaking of cool, but they get D because they're not characters. Amazing fight.
Oh yeah, true. We're ranking characters here.
We're ranking them on characters, and they're just not characters.
Speaking of D, alternate Diego.
Alternate Diego, aka best of the best. Wait.
No. This is alternate Diego.
Alternate Diego. Okay, well, hold on. Can we just go? I've already said it.
Where's Diego? Yeah.
Diego, best of the best.
ALY.
Diego and Foo Fighters are my 2 favorite characters. Who's number 1? It flops a lot.
Yeah, I love Diego Brando because he's not specifically evil.
An amazing character. He takes everything that we love about Dio, but then packages it into a character that you can root for.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not an outright villain.
Do we want to do
perfectly fine as a protagonist of his own story, but he doesn't.
Oh, for sure. I would love that. I would love that.
It's so good.
Also the whole like when he gets scary monsters. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Not even his own stand, and he's making it work.
Yeah.
Dino Dio, also your fave stand. Yeah, Garvin Gator gets it. Diego's your number 1, and your number 2 is Gyro.
I love how they find the dinosaur, and it's just got Dio written on the tail. Like, what? A dinosaur?
So
a dinosaur?
Listen,
part 7's my favorite. Part 7's my favorite part.
Part 4 is my favorite, but part 7's real fucking good. Like, I will not argue. Part 7 is Araki's magnum opus.
Mm-hmm. A Diosaur.
I adore all the parts. I really enjoyed part 8. I don't think part 8's as good as part 7.
Agreed.
Agreed. Being objective, part 7 is better than part 4, but subjectively, part 4 is my favorite.
Yeah, That's fair. I'll give you that.
All right,
Part four is
so
part four is
next-
probably my second favorite. And
up
it's
next,
close.
Alternate Diego.
Yeah, he just comes out of Dirty Deeds and like after Diego like runs in there. And he doesn't really do anything because he's just here at the end. I'm putting him in D.
I'm putting him at P because it's still a neat fight, and it's like, well, we know exactly what his personality is like. It's just the other Dios, but wrapped up into Diego.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But you're not the other Dios. So you get B. You're the lowest ranking Dio.
Actually, Tusk Act 1 isn't Johnny's sand either, but involves due to knowing spin.
How about you spin yourself some bitches?
Tusk. Okay, so the thing
so.
about Tusk Act 1 not being Johnny's stand. I don't know if that's true. Like, yes, it's bestowed on him by literal Jesus Christ.
But listen, we don't know how stands operate. Okay, sure. Jesus is just a walking version of the stand arrows in this universe. Therefore, he was pierced by Jesus Christ and given a stand.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Exactly.
It's like saying,
like Tusk is definitely his stand. It's not like Dio's stand is specifically not his own.
Exactly.
Diego's stand.
Diego, see, we can make this argument because Diego is shown with a different stand.
Yeah. Exactly. He wasn't a dinosaur to start off with.
So let's continue. The Boom Booms, or one of the Boom Booms.
Andre.
Adrian Boom Boom.
Andre Boom Boom?
Oh, it's
Andre.
just saying Andre.
Which
I don't remember much of the.
I don't remember which Boom Boom does what.
They're all going D for me when we get to them. I just don't remember.
Yeah, that's fair. I remember the fight being interesting.
I don't remember hating the Boom Booms, so I'm not gonna put them behind. I'll beat you up behind a pancake parlor.
One of them always cries. One of them always cries, and I can't remember which one it is.
I just don't remember which of the Boom Booms do what.
The Boom Booms
all
are
of the Boom
tier.
Booms are who tier, lol.
I mean, the Boom Booms as a family are not who tier.
Boom Booms,
but yeah, individually probably
are D. Individually, they're all who though. As a
yeah,
family,
for sure.
You know what? Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Just put them in who. But we agree that as a family, they're D.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
All right. Up next, we got
Axl Rowe.
Axl Rowe. I don't remember part 7, so you'll have to fill me in. This is a who for me.
He might be a who for me as well.
Well, you took more than a second to think about it. That's a who.
Yeah. There's like some really cool stands in part 7, but that the users are just completely forgettable. Oh yeah, he's Chocolate Disco. Yeah. Chocolate Disco. Really fucking cool stand. Who is Axl Rowe?
Who is Axl Rowe? Anyway, speaking of who,
Benjamin. He's the dad?
Who?
Yep. The dad of the Boom Booms?
Who? Now here's a character who's a cool stand, but I actually do remember.
Blackmore.
Blackmore.
Cool guy.
Cool guy?
I think I'm putting him in P. P tier, yeah.
Yeah, P. That shot of, him.
Oh, Axl Rowe's Civil War.
That is burnt into my mind. That panel of Blackmore firing the gun in the rain.
Standing in the rain, standing on the rain, firing the gun.
Yep.
So cool. Yeah, you're right.
Diego's mother, who? Plot device. You listen.
Plot device.
Great.
Yeah. Get in there.
Raised a lovely boy, but get in their plot device.
Get in
who?
there. Okay, Disco is the chocolate. He's the chocolate disco guy.
But as a character, not a stand user, as a character.
Yeah, like again, really forgettable. D.
He goes next to 11 man. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We pull him next to 11 man.
Axl Rowe's Civil War. Oh, the guy that like just brings back the memories of fucking dead soldiers and turns them into real dead soldiers.
And next we have Dr. Ferdinand.
I have no memory of this guy.
Who?
Guy.
George Joestar, the first of the Part 7 universe.
The worst.
Beat you up the hand.
Yeah, he is literally the worst dad.
I'll admit, at the end, where he's standing there with the boot, or he's standing there holding up the boot.
Cute moment,
that got me
like
teary-eyed.
Cute moment, but
but I will still beat you up, sir. You can
Oh,
hold out
Doctor.
the boot, and I'll cry when I pick it up, and then I'll beat you up.
Dr.
he's Scary
Ferdinand
Monster
had scary
14.
monsters. Okay, sure.
Okay,
Yeah. All right. We still
Anyway,
forgot.
so he's still into who?
Yeah. Gregorio Zappelli.
Zappelli.
Zappelli's dad, also a shit dad. I'm gonna beat him
Also
up.
shit dad.
I'm
Go
beating him up. Yeah.
Beating him up. Shit dads. But you know who we're not beating up?
Gyro Zappelli.
We're not beating up Gyro Zappelli. Gyro Zappelli. Gyro Zappelli. Where are we going? There's only 2 places. Where are you putting up?
It's one of these. I don't know if I like him. Do I like him as much as Diego?
You know what? I don't. I don't. I
Yeah,
really like Gyro. Gyro's a god tier character. But
I think he's got too much comic relief.
I love Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't mind the comic relief, but I just think as a character,
he's not quite as good as Diego.
Losing Diego hurt me more than losing Gyro.
Mm-hmm.
Eat shit, asshole! Fall off your horse!
Yeah. You know who else I love? Hot Pants.
Hot Pants! Hot Pants!
I think Hot Pants is also god tier.
Hot Pants is also god tier. I kind of want to put Hot Pants next to Best of the Best I Love You, but only because I really like Hot Pants and Diego as a thing.
Mm-hmm. Don't Google
only
Hot
because
Pants.
I really like the thing, but then I'm like, no, hold on. Alone, Hot Pants is still really good, but definitely not Diego.
Yeah.
Anyways, how blasphemy are we doing today? I'm gonna beat up Jesus behind a parking lot.
Jesus.
I'm gonna beat up Jesus Christ behind Pancake Parlor.
Who?
Beating up Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that Jesus actually became a character for like maybe 2 pages.
He shows up and he like whispers and he says some shit, but otherwise, who?
Yeah.
I'll beat you up, Jesus. I will.
I'm putting him in Who tier. Jesus Christ is going in Who tier because he does absolutely nothing. He's like dead the whole time.
I would also like to see this fight.
Snack versus Jesus. Who wins?
Get me through. Hurry up. Make me more popular so I can get through the VTuber rankings. What is Jesus Christ if not just the VTuber, right?
Jesus Christ was the OG VTuber.
Show me the Jesus Christ face reveal, okay? Jesus Christ, are you gonna do the booba VTuber model versus IRL trend? Show me your tits, Jesus.
Yeah, this is my favorite part about JoJo is that Jesus Christ is a literal character in the series.
and he's not a good character, but you know who is?
Johnny Joestar. He's certainly up here.
But is he god tier or A tier?
Is he as good as Gyro?
He's, you know what? Because he gets to spend so much time with Gyro, we get to see a little funner side of his character.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm gonna say yeah.
He gets the growth too because of Gyro. Like.
He gets good development. I'm gonna say yeah.
I like the character.
You said Giorno and Jolene were lacking. Johnny got.
Yeah, Johnny's got it. Perfected Jonathan. You think Johnny's going above Jonathan? Hell no. Johnny's not a good boy. He's not a good boy. Oh, you're putting him up here?
No, I said he's not.
No, Jonathan's up there.
Jonathan is the best I love you.
Johnny is not a good boy. He's not a good boy.
Although in all fairness, I say God tier is definitely here is just really amazing characters that deserve to be up here. And best of the best is I have biases.
Yeah, for sure.
I have biases and I cannot see past them. There is no objective here. It's all subjective and I am right.
Oh, you're not saying that he's better, just that he's like quote unquote perfected. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, LA Boom Boom. LA Boom Boom is the one that's always crying. And I think that's kind of funny, but
it might just be you, Fuante.
Oh, stream died? Fuck.
It's still up for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm showing all green.
Yep, I'm still seeing it.
Okay, good. Yeah, LA Boom Boom is the one that's always crying.
Either way,
but still, Boom Boom's who? Yeah.
Individually, no.
Yeah. Lucy Steele. Controversial.
Lucy Steele.
I think I'm putting her in A tier, or even God tier actually.
God tier. She does get a lot done.
She gets so much shit done, and she's like 12 years old.
Yeah, she's 12, and that's the most unfortunate part about her character. I'm
Yeah.
not saying for me, but I'm saying for a lot of things that she goes through in that story.
Is she 12 or is she 14? I think she's 14.
She's between like 12 to 16.
Yeah.
Definitely a minor.
Definitely a minor.
That's all we can say.
Lucy Steele kills Diego. True. Yeah, I think she goes in God tier. She gets so much done.
Yeah, she's like 15.
Also, loyalty.
Loyal.
She's got fucking good character traits.
And yep, she's fantastic.
I think she goes in God tier.
All right. And now we have Margaret Magnet. I want to say I remember you. What is the fight? Because I remember this face.
Yeah, I remember this fight.
I remember this face a lot, and I remember enjoying this chapter, but it's not coming to me right now. So unfortunately,
Yeah, nah.
It took me too long. This has to be
Don't
who.
remember him.
This has to be who. It took me too long.
Don't remember him. Yeah.
I'm feeling sad about it. Or is this the person that does the like pulling people through?
No, that's
weird, puzzle stand. Oh, it took us too long to remember. So you go in who? You go in who?
Yeah.
I really like your chapter, but I can't remember it, so it's going in who. Took too long. Marco, I'm beating up this kid behind a fucking pancake.
For sure.
This fucking kid. I'm beating up this ugly.
This guy's chocolate disco. This guy's chocolate disco.
Okay.
So who the fuck is this guy then? DISCO.
Oh well. Continuing.
Oh, well.
It took us too
continuing.
long. They go
yep.
too.
All right. Mike O.
Who?
Yeah, I have no memory of this guy.
Who?
He must have been one of like the first like 3. Mountain Tim.
Mountain Tim.
A.
Come on. A to God tier. A to God tier. Absolutely.
One of these.
You actually, for me, Mountain Tim is best. The best. I love you. I love Mountain Tim.
He's a really good boy.
Mountain Tim is fantastic as Yeehaw Speedwagon.
Oh, Mike O was Tubular Bells. Yeah, right. Yeah, actually, I'll put him up there.
Mountain Tim, best of the best. I love you.
Yeah, I love Mountain Tim.
And now
Nicholas Joestar.
Oh, Johnny's dead brother.
Johnny's dead brother.
Well, he's gonna be extra dead when I beat him up behind the pancake parlor.
Why are you beating him up? He doesn't deserve getting beaten up.
He doesn't deserve it. He goes in who? I'll beat him up anyways, but he goes in who?
He goes in who for the same reason that Diego's mother goes in who. It's just backstory.
Just backstory.
Norisuke Hishigataka the first. Yeah, he's Josuke's great granddad. Does absolutely nothing.
Exist. Hello, Johnny. Would you like to fuck my granddaughter? Would you like to get around my granddaughter? You rode that horse real fucking good. You won that. You rode that horse real fucking good. You raced that race so good. I'm such a huge fan of your racing. Fuck my granddaughter. Fuck my granddaughter.
Yep, that's him. That's that guy.
I need you to extend the Higashikata Joestar bloodline. Fuck my granddaughter.
Still not canon to part 8 though.
Still not canon.
Technically not. Someone was asking about Boku no Rhythm. That's Oyakomiwa.
So who? Because I also don't remember this one.
He's the guy that makes the like time bombs.
Oh, who?
He really.
Design, but who?
I'm putting him in D because I know who he is, but he does not do that much.
Not a character. It's a design for the stand users to.
He's from he's from Italy. He tried to assassinate the king, but yeah, he doesn't do anything in the story. Poco Loco. He's up there.
Hey, he's just
yeah.
some guy, but he's having a good time. He's just
he's
some
got
guy,
a cool.
He's having a good time.
He's got a cool character arc.
Great. He's having good fun. He's having good fun. He's having a good time. He's enjoying himself. He's happy.
Oyakomiwa is also a male stripper? Or Poco Loco?
Poco Loco. Poco Loco's great. You know who ain't great?
Pork Pie Hat Kid? I'm beating this kid up.
Beating this kid up.
Don't
care for you.
He's the guy who Ringo Road Again. Awesome stand. Awesome character. God tier. Yeah, for sure. I love that whole arc is so much fun. He's just
Welcome
like,
to the true man world.
you gotta fucking kill me. Yeah, Pork Pie Hat Kid's got the hook.
Another great example of like why I really like the 11 Men is that a lot of the action of that, no dialogue, just action panel, action panel, action panel, action panel. We've explained, we gave you all the details you needed to understand this fight. Understand
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We're not gonna drop back to position, explain everything that's going on. It's just gonna go. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, go back and reread it because you're missing out one of the best fights.
The thing I really love about Ringo is that he's like, I don't want to win, but I have to. And I'm going to. And he's just like, you will never beat me until you figure out how to beat me. Go and fucking do it.
And then we have fucking, yeah, exactly. Simple
abilities. Yeah.
So good.
Exactly. They're so underused. Yeah.
Now we have Miss Robinson.
Mrs. Robinson. Who?
I'm gonna have to say who. Yep, who?
Yeah.
Who?
I feel like Sandman, cool guy.
Sandman
fucking god tier.
Gets a C. I'm sorry.
C?
Sandman gets a C because Sandman, Jolene problem, except to the umpth degree of wow, you're really cool at the beginning. Wow, you've got nothing else going on after Act 1.
Sandman?
You just kind of become a jobber.
Okay, so I love Sandman because he's literally just like, you know what? I'm doing a Forrest Gump arc right now. I'm just gonna fucking run, and I'm gonna keep running. And like the whole explanation of like, oh, he runs with his like whole foot so he can like kick off and like, I don't know. I think that's really funny. Actually, maybe he doesn't go in God tier, but I'm putting him in A.
I'm putting him at like B or C because he starts off really cool and then just jobbing. He's jobbing. He becomes a jobber.
Oh, Mrs. Robinson is an assassin? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, guess what? Still who?
Still who?
Once
still
again,
who?
if it takes more than a second, then it's who. We added who here, so we didn't like Google dive every 2 seconds.
Scarlet Valentine.
Scarlet Valentine.
Kind of cool character.
Kind of cool character.
Canonically bisexual.
Canonically bisexual.
As Fuente pointed out earlier. I'm gonna put her in C tier.
Yeah, I got no qualms with that.
She doesn't do a whole lot, but what she does do is really fun.
She's pretty neat. You know who was pretty cool? You know who was doing a lot though?
Steven Steele. Steven Steele, the poor fucking patsy. A tier. Yep.
A tier Steven Steele.
Doesn't know what the fuck's going on. He's just like, I got a whole bunch of money to put on this race. Welcome to the Steel Ball Run. And oh shit, wait, was I being used? Yeah.
Yep.
Scarlet Valentine, canonically bi. Cool character. Sugar Mountain. Oh, I love her too.
I was for a second I was confused. Like, wait, did you just put Daya Higashikata in part 7 by accident? I was like, no,
nope.
wait.
No. Daya's there.
But look at them. Look at them right next to each other.
Is Steven Steele the Speedwagon of the new universe?
Mountain Tim's more of the Speedwagon.
Yeah, Steven Steele is just like...
Here's what it is. In terms of use in the story, Steven Steele is. But in actuality, Mountain Tim is the Speedwagon. Like, Mountain Tim is supposed to be Speedwagon. But in terms of how they're used, Steven Steele is definitely the Speedwagon.
Steven Steele is the guy with the money who's making everything happen.
He's the guy with the money because of all these ad breaks.
Let's go.
It was one ad.
Oh, it was just one ad?
Really short.
I love how Twitch is telling me that I've got a minute of ads left. One ad I can deal with.
Different for whoever's been in here.
I only got one ad. Weird. But yeah, Sugar Mountain. I actually like Sugar Mountain stand. The you can have anything you want, but you have to use it.
Yeah.
Is a really cool like.
Sugar Mountain was neat, but I'll put
I love. Oh, she's a cool character too. She's just like, well, I'm trapped here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna give you all the info. Like, I don't wanna hurt you. But I am trapped here, and I'm just gonna do the thing. Sorry?
Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Yep. All right. Sugar Mountain, like A or
yeah,
B. Yep.
Yeah. I'm putting her in B.
Sounds good to me.
But yeah, I love magic that's like conditional magic. Like the whole, you can have whatever you want, but if you don't use it, it's gonna come and get you. You're gonna get trapped.
Going to get trapped.
Wait, why is her character? She lives in Detroit. So, what do you got against Michigan?
Detroit tier
You
doesn't
got stuff
deserve
against Michigan?
New tier doesn't deserve Detroit. Yeah.
Why do we hate
Yeah, we
Michigan?
do.
Why do we hate Michigan?
Why wouldn't
I like
we?
Michigan.
Why wouldn't we? Specifically Detroit. Can't have shit there.
Okay, specifically Detroit. All right, I'll give that to you.
Detroit.
All right, Funny Valentine.
Listen, Funny Valentine wanted to bless the entirety of America except Detroit. Detroit stays the same.
I'm gonna put him in A tier.
Funny
Like, character-wise?
solid fucking villain. Solid fucking villain.
Character-wise,
solid villain, character, solid everything.
the only reason he's not God tier, is
I don't think
because
he's as entertaining as the others that we put in there.
yeah,
When I
like
look
his
at
back,
Gil and I look
his
at
backstory
Kira,
too is like, yeah, his backstory is like, well, I deserted war, and and then told everyone that like I survived. ...
Yeah, that's great. What's wrong with that? I fucking love lying. War sucks. War's stupid.
I mean, I agree.
War's
But if you
stupid.
sign up,
You know what? Go desert war and then tell everyone you survived. Sure, why not? Who's gonna say that you didn't? The dead people?
yeah, true.
The fucking lying's the best thing you could ever do. Lying's the fucking best. But
Which,
I'll admit, I don't think him as a. When I compared him to Dios and Kira, I just like those two.
Not as good.
3
Just
so
not as
much
good.
more.
Which
Funny is great though.
Which one was Ticket to Ride?
Ticket to Ride.
That was when they were on the train, right?
Yes.
What does Ticket to Ride actually do?
Fuck if I remember. You like his stand more than him, but you don't think he's boring either. No, he's a solid villain, but I like other villains more than him.
His stand definitely goes up to God tier, for sure.
Oh, Ticket to Ride was Lucy's. Okay.
Oh,
it does absolutely nothing. Lol. Except I can't remember.
It just hurt her. Yeah.
Anyways, so now we have
Weka Pipo.
Weka Pipo. Concha.
You know what? You know what? Actually, who?
Yeah.
Does
Again,
absolutely nothing.
Who? I recognize the Concha. That's about it.
Isn't he from? He's also from Italy, right?
Fuck if I know. He looks sure. We'll say he's Italian, just to diss Italians.
I feel like he was like an agent of the king.
My Italian friend. Something like that, actually. He's got that sort of like royalty look. Boom! He's got the spin guy. Okay.
Oh, it's that guy. Yeah, right.
It's been a while since I've read part 7.
Mm-hmm.
But it was more recent.
Part 8.
It's also been a while. Part 8.
It's been a while. Maybe
You want to know when I picked up part 8?
When?
In the middle of fucking Joshu's money arc. The $1 million arc.
Yeah.
Whatever that was called. That was when
Good times.
That was when part 8 was that's when I caught up, and that's when part 8 was like still like writing. I was like, fuck, this is where I stop. This is right the way. Oh, okay, fine. It's a good chapter, but fine.
I think I caught up when they like.
What year was that? Fuente? Oh, you too, Fuente? Do you remember what year that was? You actually picked up around the Leaf arc. I see.
Yeah. I think I picked it up around the time that they went to the sports stadium to like actually get the plant. If that makes sense. I remember just being like, well, all right. Now what?
Who knows? It's like, oh, I guess I wait a month now. Oh, you mean he likes to take breaks every November, December?
You haven't finished part 8?
You have. All right. Well, this is gonna be full spoilers.
Yeah. Part 8 spoilers ahead.
Spoilers. Yep. Massive spoilers. We've been waiting until part 8 finished to do this.
All right. We'll
enjoy your dip, but let's try and speed run through this then, shall we?
Yeah. Okay. Let's do this quick.
You know what? Can you put a like part 8 spoilers like on the thing and then just get rid of it so they know?
On the like stream info.
Just like on the stream, just like a little like text, like part 8 spoiler.
Oh yeah. 1 second. Okay.
Just use a little OBS text.
OBS text part 8. Spoilies. That's like way too large.
Part 8 spoiler. Yeah, it works just fine.
Part 8 spoilies. Let's go.
Part 8 spoilers.
Scuff
there we
stream.
go.
Let's go.
Good night, Jormungandr. Take a good one.
See ya. See ya, friends.
All right.
Okay.
Be on
Um.
Immediately, who? Yeah, I know that's probably like a rock human. I don't remember
What?
which
This
one.
is the guy that lives on the on the telephone poles, isn't it?
What? No.
Oh, that's not him. No.
No, you're thinking of Rye. How could you forget
I'm thinking of
Rye?
Rye. Yeah. That hat. How could I forget that? Yeah, I have no idea who this guy is.
How could you forget Part 8's Rohan?
Yeah, Rohan. It's him.
All right, so this one immediately who?
Yeah. I mean,
the head doctor.
The head doctor.
89 years old.
I had heard that he was only 89 years old.
I can't believe it. You see how he's moving? How is he only 80? He's 89
only
years old.
He's only 89 years old.
He's 89 years old. That's crazy.
You know what?
Not much of a character, but his presence. He had presence.
But it wasn't him though. Like the whole time.
It wasn't him, but guess what? You know what? This is one of the only stands on the list.
True, this is a stand by itself.
He's a stand. He's a stand.
I reckon D, maybe. D or C?
I'm putting him at a B. He had presence.
B? Oh, you want to put him that high?
Yeah, he had presence. He was a threat every time he was on screen. Just because
being
on screen is being a threat. And like I said, he's not much of a character, but like he's supposed to be. Like a nemesis type, right? Just a constant, ever-looming threat. More of a like concept versus character.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Put him on here. So we already explained it. He's not actually a character.
He's a stand.
Yep.
But he's a stand with his own personality. Apex Brothers.
Apex Brothers.
This is just both of them because they both show up at the same time and they both die at the same time.
I remember y'all, but you're not a who, but you're definitely not anything above.
One of them's got a soccer ball.
Daya, how you feel about Daya?
I like Daya. A tier.
She's precious. I don't think she's A because she doesn't get to do much.
She's cute,
but
though.
she's precious.
She's precious.
She's got a fun chapter. She's got a cool stand, a really great stand actually. But she's precious. P for precious.
P for precious. Okay, done.
And then Dolomite. This was the one. It was like the older of the rock humans, right? This is the earlier one.
He's like one of the OGs.
I remember liking him.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll put him at C because I'm struggling a little bit. But I definitely think Dolomite is neat.
I don't know how much he did in terms of the actual story.
But as a character and for what he was supposed to do, more than enough. More than enough. Let's see at least.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
D. I don't know.
Every single note. Yeah, dude. The tank.
And then
Stone
Dr.
tank.
Wu. Dr. Wu with that fucking part 8 face.
I love Dr. Wu.
Dr. Wu.
But I don't love him that much. I don't love him that much.
Like C,
C,
right?
yeah.
C.
Like he's got a really cool stand. He's got a really cool stand too.
And this is a rock animal. I remember this, but it's literally an animal, so like D.
Yeah, basically I went through the like JoJo wiki and just went to like every single character page. This is like a rock animal that got turned out of a hair clip.
For real.
Alright, Hato.
Hato. Was that her name Kato? With a K?
No. That's someone else.
Okay.
Kato is the mum. Hato is the elder sister.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
No, Hato is the model.
Her development through the what the fuck?
She's got a cool arc.
She's got a cool arc. Where
not as good as Daya though.
Not as good as Daya. But I'll say they're in the same. I'll say they're the same arc. They're in the same tier.
It's pit.
Same tier, not as good.
Hato does some cool stuff with fake Josefumi.
Yep.
Um,
No, Hato's name.
yeah. Holly.
Holly Joestar. I am
Backstory.
gonna put you next to.
Oh wait, no,
She
she's
has a
not.
little
No,
backstory, but she's definitely. I'm putting her in C tier next to the other Holly.
Next to the other Holly.
Yep.
Holly. Yeah, Holly in part 8 is like
Holly in part 8
an
does
insane
stuff.
woman who like gives info.
She's pretty crazy, but she's definitely a JoJo woman. If like,
Sure,
a
yeah.
JoJo woman derogatory of like, oh,
I know exactly
you're
what you
here
mean.
to be motivation for the. You're here to be motivation for the man. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Thankfully, you've got personality, but
Yeah.
what good is it if you're only using it to be motivation? Jobin!
Jobin.
God.
Love this guy.
God tier. I was genuinely disappointed he wasn't the final boss. I was genuinely disappointed.
How was he not the final boss?
I was relieved. On one hand, I was relieved, right? He gets to like have his little, what do you call it? Redemption.
He gets a villain. He gets a villain arc. He gets a redemption arc.
Villain and redemption arc. But like, I think I'd have preferred final villain so much more.
Oh yeah.
He absolutely had writing on the wall to be the final villain. I thought
if it was like, oh yeah, I thought for sure it was him.
I thought for sure he was gonna be the final villain. I was shocked.
I mean that's my main problem with part 8 is that the whole final boss arc is completely separate. It's completely separate from the rest of the story. It's just like, oh, by the way, there's this kid and the hospital and like, yep.
I have known. I literally didn't even know that. I was like, because it wasn't until JoJo Part 8 ending in a few months. I was like, are you for sure?
Yeah, it was like, what? How?
What? What do you mean it's ending? It's still in the middle of the arc. Who's the final? You?
It was him the whole time?
We'll get to him when we get to him.
We'll get to him later. Josefumi. Soft and wet. Soft and wet. Oh no.
He's a good boy. But he doesn't get much story presence, so P.
I think he's P, yeah.
P tier. Good boy, but doesn't have much story presence.
Yeah. He's also not soft and wet.
And
That's
I don't mean bad boy.
Just
good.
bad
I mean
boy
bad
DT.
Derogatory.
Actually, I don't want to beat him up.
He's a good character. Here's a problem. He's written so fucking well. It's like, God, you have a purpose and you're fulfilling it so well. Sometimes you're
character-wise.
Other times you're a complete shit. And just at the end, when you did something really cool, you immediately followed it up with something completely shitty.
Yeah.
You are as middling of the road as it gets. I'm putting you in B tier.
Yeah,
I'm putting you in B tier because you get me to feel so many emotions. And
he's written so well. He's written so well.
His chapter is so good.
Yeah.
He's so his haircut is fucking atrocious. His
Everyone hates the
personality
haircut.
is disgusting. His personality is disgusting. But then he does things. It's like, all right, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Are you an okay? Are you an okay character? What's going on?
Are you okay? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're still bad. You're still not great. But oh God, if I can't say I'm not entertained.
All right.
If there's only one way I could describe Joshu is entertaining. I hate him, but I have a good time with him.
You hate to love him and you love to hate him.
Yeah. Yep. Joshu is such. What an achievement in writing. What an achievement in writing and character design.
He's like unique among JoJo characters in that like
he's unique among characters.
He switches between extremely like problematic and like extremely lovable.
He's one of the most problematic characters.
While also at the same time still keeping that awful haircut.
Oh, it's wow. I feel like
it's so hard to look at.
We can do.
It's so hard to look at.
An entire stream talking about Joshu, right?
We could.
Like we could
Joshu
do an
is
entire
Joshu.
stream talking about Joshu. There's so much to say about Joshu.
Joshu is Joshu.
But I think that's the best way to describe. That's the best way to end it. Is just Joshu is Joshu. You know who's not Joshu? Josuke.
Josuke,
Higashikata, best of the best. I love you. I love Josuke.
For sure.
I love Josuke.
Josuke is like.
Let's just skip right to it.
Really
Yasuho?
fucking cool.
Yasuho, right next to Josuke.
Also
Do
up
not
there.
Separate them. The best. I love you.
For sure. I'm with you. Yasuho is like probably best girl apart from Foo
Easily.
Fighters.
Yeah,
Apart from Foo
yep.
Fighters, like
That's fine. Foo Fighters is also non-binary representation. They are literally an amalgamation of plankton. It's
they are they them for sure.
here's the thing. No, yeah, Foo Fighters is any pronouns. When
Any
Foo
pronouns,
Fighters
yeah.
were introduced in a fight. Okay, no, see, I was going back when Foo Fighters was first introduced, right? And they're fighting Foo Fighters stand. When Foo Fighters takes over the girl's body, she. When Foo Fighters is in that like half and half form, they. Foo Fighters has gone by all of them.
Actually true though.
Foo Fighters is non-binary.
Any pronouns. Love it. Love that
any
shit.
pronouns canonically.
Love that shit.
Because they use all of them in the story for Foo Fighters.
I like
it's
that.
he when they start fighting the stand, she when she starts using the body, and just they for a bunch of other instances.
Yeah, that makes me really happy. But also like Yasuho is also
realize
up
I
there.
was non-binary when I loved Foo Fighters. Much as I did.
The writing was immediately on the wall. Kato.
Writing was in the bucket.
Comes into the story kind of late.
Immediately
has an influence.
Immediately has an influence, but like has influence, gone, back again, and hits hard. But then I think you were just underutilized.
Yeah, for sure. Comes in too late to do much of anything.
Easy A tier.
Yeah.
Sacrifice at the end was a good circle, good way to cap off that story.
Yeah. Too little, too late.
Great. Too little, too late. Well, I mean, it's not too little, too late, but it's like, oh yeah, actually, too little, too late. Because it's like if there was more in there, more in between the whole sacrificing someone else to then sacrificing herself.
Yeah.
Just a little more.
We didn't have time to get the growth. We didn't have time to really get to know the character of Kato, I think.
The fact that everyone's like, so once Kato come back, she's the final boss, right? She's the big she's the big bad.
The matriarch of the Higashikata family.
I would have loved that. I think she'd have made either way.
That could have been
give her
fun.
more character or make her have been the final villain. She would have been a great final villain.
Yeah, that could have been fun. I mean, a lot of the characters in Part 8 could have made excellent final villains.
And that's what I think is interesting about Part 8 is that, again, it doesn't need a villain. It didn't need a villain, but, it's JoJo. It needs a villain.
By the way. I thought for sure it was...
Out of all the final villains, the power was cool. The character, eh.
For sure, I thought it was Norisuke for a while. And then he revealed his stand instantly.
Norisuke he's a bro. We'll get to him when we get to him, but he's a bro.
He's a bro.
One of my favorite lines in JoJo: "Your stand is like your asshole. You don't go around showing it to people."
He said that, didn't he?
Yeah, he said that. It's one of my favorite fucking lines. It's so true.
Nice. Love that.
And then we have
Karada. Interesting
also
character.
Kind of underutilized.
Worse Yukako for sure.
Yep, just an underutilized Yukako. She had great potential.
Oh,
I
for
really
sure.
liked when she was on screen.
Yeah,
but just underutilized, and that's a big problem with Part 8.
What even happened? How did her character arc actually end? Didn't she just disappear?
She just disappeared. Yeah,
she just left.
I think her character arc was just sort of you're not my Josefumi, and I've realized that.
Yeah, that's right.
You're not who I want you to be, and that's fine. You're your own you, but you're not who I want you to be. And whatever there's nothing between us because you're not who I think you are.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, right? But it's
Mm-hmm.
As
they just had
manga. I kind of expected more from her, but whatever.
Yeah. Oh well.
Speaking of underutilized, Kyo
Nijimura. This is Okuyasu from Part 8.
This is Okuyasu Jotaro. Yep.
Yeah. I don't actually remember what she does there.
So her stand is a motorcycle stand, born this way.
Oh, yeah.
Really great chase fight. And then she reveals that Kyo Nijimura is a fake name and that she is Kira Yoshikage's younger sister. Yeah. She's looking for her brother. And she's she's one of the people who she helps Josuke realize that he's two people.
Yeah, that's right.
She's the one who explains it to him that you're my brother, but you're also not my brother.
Two people with 4 balls.
2 people, 4 balls, 2 tongues, 2 eye colors. But not heterochromia in the normal sense. She's really neat, but she disappears for a while just to come back and die. And I had to
D,
literally
C.
go back and be
C,
like,
I reckon.
she's B because like P for potential. Because she did a lot when she showed up. But man, was she
that's true.
a lot.
That fight was really cool too. It's like, oh shit, there's a motorcycle?
Speaking of P but poorly utilized.
Rohan?
Yep, Rohan came in, did some great work. Wish he had arrived sooner.
Great, yeah.
Like, he was real fucking neat. He
exactly
was really
here.
useful in them fights. But again, I feel like killing him and Kyo did a disservice to their characters.
I think
they didn't need to. There was no like because it was so out of nowhere.
They also
were, like super unimpactful.
They also like brought Rai in like with the immediate comic relief, and so his character was never really like able to be developed because he was just like, hey, I'm this quirky guy and I live in the telephone poles.
Well, I think like he
with a cable car.
More serious than Josuke. He was pretty serious, but like again, just didn't get to develop on his own. He just had to be. I'm here to
he was
help
the
you.
like he was
I'm
the like the botanist, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely underutilized for sure. But I think he goes in with Kato and
his
Karara.
friendship with Josuke and Yasuho because he was funny with Yasuho, but it's like I needed more of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he goes with Kato and Karara. Just underutilized. What about Mitsuba?
Mitsuba is, I think, C tier, but really edging on B because she did some real neat things. But again, like if we're talking like that's the problem with part 8 is that there's so many cool characters. They're just kind of
that are just not really used. I reckon C.
Utilized.
I reckon
she's
C.
C, but she's edging on B.
She could be B. Could be B, but just not in the story for enough.
For anyone that has a dip because of spoilers, like don't let this turn you off from part 8. Part 8 is great. We're just we're saying this because we enjoyed it so much. I was like, damn, I really wish we got more out of it.
There's so much to unpack in part 8.
But she's really cool.
You know who else?
A tier.
A tier, for sure. He's a bro.
A-tier.
He's just a good bro.
He thankfully gets to have a lot of screen time and do a lot. And God, one of my favorite stand designs. His stand is so cool.
Yeah. Also, like, that I just love that scene where he just goes into his fruit shop. And he's just like, try this parfait, Josuke.
Try this parfait.
What's a parfait?
He's fun, too. He's a fun dad. You know what? A good JoJo dad.
He is a good JoJo dad. And there aren't that many.
There aren't that many. They're usually dead or shit. So to get someone like him, he's a great like father figure, like adoptive father to Josuke too. Which he
just immediately like, hey, you're part of the family. You're having this room. Welcome. We got an ad.
You look kind of like my dog.
I'm gonna call you Josuke because that's what I call my dog.
I'm gonna call you Josuke because you look kind of like my dog that I used to have. That's your name. Since you don't remember your name, I'm gonna name you after my dog.
Get owned.
I miss my dog. You're my dog now. You're my dog's son.
Get owned, dog son.
All right. And then we have. I'm gonna assume this is a surfer guy. Yes, there is an ad. One of two.
This is. Isn't this the
I want to say this is a surfer guy that.
Yeah. He's the guy with the he's like right at the start of the manga, and he like traps. He traps Josuke, and then he comes back.
Comes back later in that like hot tub scene.
Yeah, and he traps. He tries to trap Yasuho, right?
Something like
is it Yasuho?
No. He tries to. I think he goes up against one of the villains. One of the rock humans puts him down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Anyways, but he gets a who. We remember him, but you get a who regardless because
I'm beating him up. I'm beating him up. He's like,
he's not that shitty.
Are we nearly done? Yeah. You're getting a pre-roll? No. We are nearly done, I think.
Nearly done. Keep an eye out for the spoiler tag at the bottom.
Love your work. Yeah, alright, I'll give him a who. I actually don't want to beat him up.
It's also really funny too because it's just like
that is actually his
kinda what it
character. You're
is.
right.
Kind of his character is like who? Anyway,
Yeah.
poor Tom, beating him up.
I
Poor
love
Tom
how
gets beaten
I
to
love how
fucking
the
pieces.
list of characters we're beating up behind the pancake parlor is mostly kids.
Yeah, good. I could beat up a child, no problem.
Most of the kids in JoJo are on this list.
As you know, what kids in JoJo are kind of written like shit.
What is poor Tom's stand?
I don't remember his stand actually. I remember him being really weird and creepy on screen every time. Because he's like that weird adult baby, and then he also took the rokaka plant during the fire.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then we have
Oh, wait, was he like just before they go to the hospital? He like buries the house and like
yeah.
and makes the like pressure and stuff, and he has to fight against
yeah, he's the one with the pressure, the atmospheric pressure. Ozone baby.
Yeah, Ozone baby, that's right. Jailhouse Lock, we actually did put in Who tier because we completely forgot about her. That's her. Yeah, who's Hirose? Is this Yasuho's mom?
That's Yasuo's mom.
Who?
She gets beaten up because she's a bad mom.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Bad mom. Beat her up. Bad mom.
Tamaki Damo. I love this guy. God. He's such a fun character.
I would have been like, on one hand, I was like, you've got main villain energy, but I hate looking at you.
You love to hate him though. I'm putting him in A. He's such a fun villain.
To be the final villain, but boy, how did I like him! And what a death!
He's such a fun villain. Oh god,
he's great. Damo is great. I hope
he's in A.
Games. Yeah, he's in A.
I love how he just shows up. He's like,
if he wasn't just some guy. If he wasn't just some guy, like he's still a rock human.
When he shows up and he's like, "Oh, I'm Josefumi. Like, I'm the guy that you've been looking for the whole time." Toru.
Damo's so fucking. Can we just talk about his death real quick?
Oh, fucking Damo's death. Oh.
The way he like literally shatters his head into like thousands of pieces, blows his head up in broad daylight in the middle of the street, surrounded by people. God, that goes so hard.
It's the best use of soft and wet for sure.
It's just brutal and violent. It's just straight and to the point and brutal. And it's like any stand I could punch really hard can do this.
He deserves nothing less.
All right, but speaking of actual main villains.
It's this guy, the main villain. I want to put him here. I want to put him in Who tier because he's like,
he does just sort of show up out of nowhere as Who, but
he's in the story. He's in the story.
He's got build up.
He's in the story.
The shock that he's the main villain is the shock.
I can see.
But like he's built up. The main doctor is built up to be the villain, and then go, oh hey, the main doctor was a stand this whole time.
Yeah, but we already ranked the stand though.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
Like this guy
has presence.
This guy doesn't.
The exact opposite.
He's just fucking Yasuho's old boyfriend who never got over her. Yeah.
I really wish he had more connection to Josuke than Yasuho.
Yeah, I wish he was a better like villain for Josuke. He's not. Like, Josuke knows nothing about this guy.
Josuke knows nothing about him. He knows nothing about Josuke.
Yeah. He's just like, well, if you want to harm me, I'm gonna harm you first. That's my stand. They don't
compliment each other at all.
Nah,
their connection to each other is Yasuo. And I know Araki went for more of a romantic route with this, but it's just the romance is not Araki's strong suit.
Please don't try that with Part 9.
Not good at writing romances. Like, I'll be honest, right? Josuke and Yasuo are really cute, and I love them. They are great. You did a good job here, but everything else surrounding their romance, it's a shonen romance, right?
Yeah. It's a romance written by people who don't like romance.
Here's the funny thing, right? Have you seen Demon Hunter
Never.
or Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer? No, I haven't.
Okay, so with Demon Slayer, right? There's a moment where the main boys and a couple of girls that were introduced are all on screen together. I go, oh, I see the love circle. I see. Okay, it's like how you just kind of know immediately, like, oh, you are the shonen love. You are the shonen love interest, and then you are the best friend love interest, and then you are the third guy's love interest. And I go on Wikipedia. I was like, yep. I knew. It's like I go on Wikipedia because like it's over, it's ended. I was like, who marries who? And I Google it. I was like, yep, okay. I saw that coming a mile away. There's no will they, won't they. It's just, okay, these characters are going to be in love by the end.
This is what happens.
Because the characters have to grow up and be in love. There's nothing to say that they're going to love each other, but it's just, there you go. You can see it immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Like, that's shonen romance.
Yeah, good old shonen romance. But yeah, I'm
Naruto being like, okay, Sakura gets with Sasuke, Naruto gets with Hinata. Easy peasy. We can see this a mile away.
But yeah, I really want to put Toru higher, but I feel like he doesn't have that much of an influence in the story, like, at all.
Toru as a character, absolutely not. Like,
by
when
himself.
You pair, like,
I'm putting him C.
I'm appreciating him more now that we're talking about it because of how much the head doctor was built up.
Yeah.
And the reveal that the head doctor is just a stand, was never actually a villain. It belonged to someone else. And I was like, that's neat. This, like, because I think of the head doctor as like a looming presence.
Oh yeah.
And like
every 3 pages they were talking about the head doctor.
I can't believe he's only 89 years old. I can't believe he's 89 years old and he's moving like that. How's he moving so fast for he's 89?
How come we can't catch up to him? How come we can't catch up to him? He's 89.
Are you sure he's 89? Anyways, but it's like he is like the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the Resident Evil 2 Mr. X, the Amnesia
Mr.
monster.
Yeah.
He's that like impending,
he's just always there,
unbeatable monster.
Yeah. And then he was just like a stand of this kid.
But the thing that the monster belongs to, great horror monster, bad shonen villain.
Yeah. Toru, like, winning. Also, what is the deal with that? Does Toru have 2 stands, like, at once? Or is it like, because the head doctor was his stand?
Yes.
Oh, was the head doctor just like it was just like the manifestation of his stand, which was like
of his stand, right? Yeah.
Which was the like controlling fate calamity thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So it's like how Star Platinum is just a purple dude.
Yep.
His stand is the head doctor. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah. So like literally, this tier list has made me appreciate the monster, but I still don't care for the character. I love Frankenstein. Don't care for the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Best way to describe it. Frankenstein is what we remember. We don't remember the Frankenstein's monster is what we remember. We don't remember Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and for those reasons, I'm putting Toru in C tier.
Yes, Toru C. Anyways, Tsurugi. C tier. I didn't care for Tsurugi.
I feel so. Yeah. Interesting stand.
Stand.
Less interesting character arc. Like Frankenstein the Doctor was a whiny bitch.
Yeah, because the other one is Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah. Yeah, Tsurugi.
We remember the monster, but we don't know what. Like, who gives a shit about the doctor?
Victor Frankenstein was just
nobody gives a shit about Frankenstein. Sorry, your name, his name now. It's the monster's name.
Yeah.
Actually, the doctor. Well, fuck you. Because the monster's cooler.
Well, actually, Frankenstein called the monster after himself as well in the book. So the monster's name was actually Frankenstein.
Do I look like I read?
I love pulling that out whenever people
I'm
actually
Twitch TV, not Audible.
Speaking of which, the stream's sponsored
Anyways,
by Audible.
Such a good one. God, if only $3. All right, and then we have
Urban Gorilla.
I do remember the urban. You say Urban Gorilla. I remember the chapter, don't remember the character. That
Same.
goes in who tier.
Yeah, I don't remember this
Kira
guy.
Yoshikage.
Actual
A tier.
Kira. A tier. Yeah.
This Kira.
Good doctor.
Now, this was a character who didn't have a lot of screen time, but made great fucking use of it. Made great fucking use of it. And we're told about his motivations and what drove him regardless.
We know the character before he ever gets on screen.
And then we finally get to see him live his life through just a couple of chapters, and it's great. It's what we wanted. Kira Yoshikage is great. And then
Doc's groovy dude.
Yotsuyu Yagama.
Yotsuyu Yagiyama.
Another rock
this
human.
Is another,
Remember you? Another case of
he's like the main. This guy is like the main rock human for most of part 8. He's like the guy that works with Jobin. Like I know who he is, but he doesn't actually do that much. He's just kind of like, yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, doesn't really do that much in terms of the story, but he's there, and I know who he is. And that's it.
That's it. We've done them all.
That's all 229 JoJo's characters?
We went through every JoJo character that you found on the wiki.
Yeah.
God, we didn't do stands, but we did them all.
So there are 46 characters that we just could not think of, including Miuccia Mueller, who has Jailhouse Lock.
Which, you know what? Fitting.
She deserves to be in there.
These twos are jokes that would probably just go into D tier.
Yeah, I mean, like
who? It's our list. Let us have fun.
Like Loggins and Messina, like they probably should be in D tier, but like
D or F.
They do nothing for the story.
Failed characters.
Yeah.
But who tier fills that up?
Where did we put Plant Bay? Where do you think?
Where do you think?
Where do you think we put Foo Fighters? So here's all the people that we're gonna beat up behind a pancake parlor, including Abakio, because fuck all cops.
That's completely different. Remember, I don't have snitches get stitches, so my beat up are much larger.
Yeah, true. You have more people in there. All of these are specifically snitches. Yeah, D tier. I guess these are like characters that just did absolutely nothing for the story, but they were like around at least. Including Mario Zappelli.
Failed father.
Lang Wrangler, I feel maybe doesn't deserve to be in this tier, but oh well.
Too late. We've decided.
Too late.
No going back.
Yeah.
We had 200.
No backsies. No backsies.
No backsies.
You can get rid of this too. No more spoilies.
No more spoilies. Spoilies over.
Spoilies over. Yeah, C tier, it turns out to be a lot of characters that are just actually underutilized. Yeah, including like most of
the part 8
most of the part 8 cast.
You really want to put you higher, but you just weren't used to your full extent.
And
you're really neat. And thankfully, nothing offensive happens to you that we go, we don't like your character anymore. But we need more. We need more from you.
Yeah, they just didn't do enough. And also Hayato is there because fuck that kid.
So then P tier.
P tier for pluck.
Oh, you put Hayato in C tier? I put Hayato in D tier. Fuck that.
Oh, you put him in D tier?
I put him in D tier.
You know what? I'm beating him up.
Hell yeah. Fuck
I'm
that
beating
kid
him up.
That's what Kira Yoshikage would have wanted. Beat that kid up.
I'll fuck him up in every single timeline. Yeah, so P tier is for like characters that had a good presence, but maybe didn't get to develop that much. Yeah, the potato tier. The potato tier.
Oh my god.
Amazing. P for pretty good tier. Yeah, exactly.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pluck.
Luck.
Yeah, exactly. A tier speaks for itself.
A tier, real fucking solid characters.
We have slightly different tiers because
we do have
Snack
slightly
likes
different
Snack
tiers.
likes older Darby more than younger Darby. That's okay.
Yeah, but I moved.
You moved them both to P,
Darby
right?
down to- They're both in P.
Oh, true. See, I just like Terrence for the comic relief.
Gamer.
He's a gamer. Gamer god.
Even though you were saying some characters, you're like, I can't put them that high because they're just comic relief.
Look.
But otherwise.
Look, I'm a flawed individual, okay? But yeah, we got some pillar men there. We got actually most of the like
Part 6 cast is kind of in there.
Yeah, part 6. Yeah, most of the main part 6 cast is there actually.
Actually, only one of the main part 6 aren't in A tier.
Yeah. One of the main. Yeah. Then we have a tier that's just for Stroheim because we both absolutely love the character, but he's a fucking Nazi.
We gotta be real. He's a Nazi.
Nice.
Great character, super entertaining. I cannot, in my heart of hearts, put him in A tier or God tier. Certainly cannot put him in best of the best. I love you.
No.
You get a pity.
So God tier, we've got Joseph from part 2. He does a lot. Whole horse is there. The whole horse, not just half of the horse. Nice.
The entire horse is God tier.
Dio Brando from part 1.
God character.
Yeah, like just classic villain materials. Like, I'm rejecting my humanity, Jojo. Get fucked.
Literal theater fucking kid, but you know what? I will not bully this theater kid. I love this theater kid. He's a dramatic bitch.
We love dramatic bitch.
Fucking bitch.
We love dramatic bitches.
And that's why part 3 Dio goes there too. Same thing.
And also
New drip.
Kira
Same
is there as well.
New drip.
Yep.
Kira is fucking. But Kira's just so good.
Kira is good.
Kira Yoshikage is just such an entertaining, such a fantastic villain. Absolutely my all-time favorite JoJo villain. Like, I love him more than Dio. As a villain. Dio as a character I like a lot more.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. In terms of villainy, Kira does it better. Tonio is up there because we love a good chef. He just wants to help.
Chef. We love to eat. We love to eat.
I would love to eat his food, actually.
Honest.
I want to feel whole again.
Same. God same.
We've got an ad starting soon, but that's okay. Yeah, also like Bruno and Guido are there. Mista.
Like, there's no doubt about it. They are God tier characters. They are.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the amount of like sacrifice that Mista goes through. I mean, maybe unnecessary.
Dies and goes, I'm not done yet. Hold on.
Maybe unnecessary.
Unnecessary. But
No,
that's fine.
no, yeah.
That's fine. He's
It's
trying his
fine.
best. He did his best.
Polnareff, part 5 Polnareff is only there because he doesn't quite do as much as part 3 Polnareff.
See, I actually had part 5 Polnareff in A, not God tier.
Oh, you moved him down to A. That's
was
also
always
understandable. Oh, really?
Because he's great. He does a lot and he's great, but he's not. Part
See,
3,
I had him
Polnareff
in
is not.
I had him in absolute top tier. I love you, and then I moved him down because he doesn't quite do as much.
Oh, you could put him in absolute top tier. I love you. I mean, we talked about it. Best of the best ILY is I am biased.
Oh, you have no
Yes,
problems with me putting him there?
No, I've got no.
All
That's
right.
your list.
All right, you got it. It's my list, motherfucker.
But mine is more correct.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, hang on.
Nope, too late. No,
Hang on a second. You've
yourself,
tricked
no
me. You've tricked me on my very own
You
stream.
fell for it, fool! Thundercross split attack. You fell for it. In case it was in the ad break, I was telling Mint how they can put part 5 Polnareff in best of the best ILY. It's their list, and best of the best is personal taste. And they said that's
nothing
true.
of this. I said nothing of this. I said nothing about
then
your list
I
being more
said-
correct than mine.
And then
Nope.
I said my list. It can be your list. Can be your list. Put who you want there. It's yours.
Lies and
But mine is
slander.
more correct. And then
Lies
you
and
said,
slander.
"That's
This
true."
never happened.
I
No.
can still clip, even though we can still clip it, even though that's bad. Like you said, true. So sorry, Thundercross split attack. You fell for it, fool.
I'll believe it when I see it.
My list is better. Is the superior list. It's the more correct list. Yours
we
comes
do have the part 4 boys up there though. Josuke and Okuyasu.
Josuke, Okuyasu, and Rohan.
Wait, Josuke,
No Koichi,
I made
though.
it. No Koichi. Where did we end up putting for Koichi?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I think Koichi
here.
is like B or
yeah, he's
like
here.
Koichi's B.
So just for like clarification, we tried to take stands out of consideration for most of them.
Mm-hmm.
So like characters
we're putting them as characters and how much we like them as characters versus how much we like their fights.
Yeah.
Because there's some really great fights with some awful fucking characters.
I love Echoes. Echoes is a really cool fucking stand. Koichi's a little fucking shit.
We're just a bitch boy. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Can't reach. Come claim your crown, king. Sorry, too small.
You know who's not a bitch boy? Doppio.
Bitch boy. Doppio ain't no bitch boy. Doppio is the best boys.
Doppio. I have Poochie on my ILY list because I'm convinced he's the protagonist of part 6.
See, I would put Kira in my ILY list, but I can't do it because
Doppio.
I love Kira, but I love Kira a lot more because of Shinobu.
Oh yeah,
Kira
sure.
has got good writing, and
that's why Shinobu's up here.
That's why Shinobu's up there.
For sure. We love
Some
Shinobu.
of my favorite bits about Kira are just all Shinobu, and Shinobu's just fucking great.
Classic character.
Fucking love her. For the moment she made her first appearance, loved her instantly.
Yeah, 100%.
May not be the best mom in JoJo, but she's my favorite.
Obviously Foo Fighters is up there because we love non-binary representation.
We literally discussed it. Foo Fighters has used all pronouns in the series. When introduced as just a stand, Foo Fighters is referred to using he. When Foo Fighters gets the more fleshy body, Foo Fighters is referred to as she. When Foo Fighters in that weird half and half form or talked about, people refer to Foo Fighters as they. Canonically, Foo Fighters uses any pronouns.
Love that.
And that's great. And also, Foo Fighters is just an amazing character. Super fun-loving, absolutely adorable.
Yep.
A complete badass. Can throw down, can throw hands.
Can throw a ball.
Lovable, can't throw a ball. Lovable.
Diego.
In every meaning of the word. Diego, just incredible character. Amazing writing.
A non-shit form of Dio for once.
A non-shit.
A complex individual.
Complex, exactly. He's complex.
He's got character more than just being evil.
But some of that like theatrics that we love about the dumb, shitty, evil.
Oh, he's still a drama kid. He's still a drama kid.
He's still a drama queen. He's a fucking drama queen, and it's great.
And then we got Mountain.
Cool. And has one of the best fights in the series. I said we were going to talk about it, but we actually glanced over it. But Diego versus Funny Valentine, Funny Valentine, Funny Valentine, Funny Valentine, Funny Valentine, Funny Valentine was so good.
Oh yeah, that fight.
He fucking killed the president multiple times over in that fight.
So many times.
Great.
So many times.
Some of the best action in the series.
That's
from this little dinosaur man who won't clip
That's
his
actually
nails.
part of why part 7 is my favorite. Cuz like it's just really fun. Like they do a lot of just fun stuff.
Is incredible. And hey, it's a seinen series. Action is the main draw.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Congrats, you've got great action. It also has an amazing character.
Yeah, like I think it's the first time that characters really get development. Like in JoJo. Like obviously
development, but it's all like shonen. It's shonen development.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh, you grew a little bit because you went on a massive journey, and not like you grew a little bit because you came to a realization about the state of the world.
Yep.
And that's much more present in part 7, and that's kind of why I like it so much.
Exactly.
And
that's our list.
I
have no qualms with any final qualifications.
I think we did it.
Happy with the way we made things.
We've done the tier list.
Well,
this was like
been...
so long coming, actually.
We did our journey. Yeah, this has been in the works since like we first met.
Like, actually though, good times.
God, you know what? Worth the wait. Worth
for
the
sure.
Wait.
It was totally worth it.
The timing was so good.
All right. Well, thanks.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming along.
You look incredible. This has been a ton of fun.
If you're not following Good Night Snack, please go give them a follow.
Appreciate it.
They do good shit. Very fun stream. So I'm gonna cut to BRB, and
for sure.
We'll get started with Zombinis early.
No, thank you, Stan, for hanging out. This has been so much fun.
Yeah, let's do it again sometime.
Yeah, let's add all the stands next time.
Oh fuck.
How
about we just do stands?
All right,
and then we can mix them.
We can do another one, all fights.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. I'll get right on it.
God. All right. Well, thanks for having me. I'll see you around.
See ya.